This is Shaw's and Star Market. This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C. He tied it. He did it. Jalen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it.
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At Gainbridge Fieldhouse, downtown Indianapolis, Indiana, where tonight the Celtics look to continue their simply stunning first half by sweeping the home and home with Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for checking back in. On the day after Christmas, I'm Sean Grande. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly. You know the drill. Coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 30 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Yeah, it's starting to pile up. Just when you thought there was a pattern. The Celtics don't score, they don't make shots, they don't win. But now, back-to-back subpar offensive nights have resulted in two more comeback wins. What on earth is happening here? Plus the emergence of Ugo Gonzalez and the aftermath of Joe, quote-unquote, pulling the starters in the game on Monday night. I'll tell you what really happened. We'll break down the rematch with the Pacers, who dropped to 6-23 after the giveaway in Monday. Lost again the next night to Milwaukee to go to 6-24, and changes now just in the last couple of days. Garrison Matthews and James Wiseman gone. T.J. McConnell is back. Rick Carlisle continues to look for little victories when it's clear that the big one is getting a lottery pick to play along with Tyrese Halliburton here next year. We'll discuss that. We'll take our trip around the NBA and maybe the NFL's takeover of Christmas. Won't be so easy after all. 5 games bookended by 2 instant classics. The basketball renaissance at Madison Square Garden on full display in the opener. OKC has found its kryptonite, and the best player of an NBA generation delivers a generational performance in the nightcap.
Off the wide action, Wemby pulls the three. Got it! Come on. That's unbelievable.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazula.
I think when you're down those, it's so easy to get frustrated, upset, pissed off, and you have to constantly ask yourself, okay, what is going well, what is not going well, what are we doing well, what are they doing well, and is it a combination of a little bit of those things?
But coming up next, the Celtics were due for a letdown, and did they ever lay an egg during Monday's first half of the Garden? 3 years ago, Joe Mazzulla pulled the starters in Milwaukee and still got killed. But this team continues to be different in every possible way. We'll look back. One dribble, Siakam spins back to his left, high arcing jumper, bounces out, offensive rebound, tapped in by Matherin, and Joe Mazzulla called timeout before the ball came through the net.
But he's looking for somebody to go in.
Yeah, he's looking for somebody who wants to play tonight. It's all coming up and more as we catch it out of the Celtics and the Indiana Pacers here at the Fieldhouse, top of the hour. Merry Christmas on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Chicken is now just 97 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. That's right, today through Thursday. Pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, Drumsticks, Thigh or Leg Quarters, Bone In for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Save on chicken today and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
I think this has been my favorite season so far, kind of, being able to get an opportunity to lead a group of guys who, some of us, we have some championship experience, but we have 5 or 6 new guys who haven't really played NBA basketball, and now we look like one of the better teams in the league. And that's just credit to our coaching staff and credit to our leadership that we've been able to get those guys comfortable, and we're playing some good basketball right now, so it means everything.
In the third quarter, a 20-point comeback, and the Celtics winning again. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Max, I thought Jaylen Brown's post-game press conference was really interesting, and that, to me, was the one I wanted to pick out and talk about. Jaylen saying this is the most fun he has had, and this is the team he has enjoyed the most. I'm surprised maybe because it was a holiday week and the Patriots are doing what they're doing. It didn't get as much attention on the talk shows, but I thought that was pretty fascinating that he said that, and a great indication of how happy a locker room that is right now.
Yeah, I think that really is true. You think about who Jaylen is and what he brings to the table and knowing the people that are around him. He's just happy. He's happy to be in that position. And, when you are the second banana, with Tatum, no offense to Tatum or anybody else, but you've been playing that secondary role. And now to step into the limelight and be that guy and to see your team play as well as they have, to almost put you in a position now. You think about Brown, you say, is that all NBA right now when you start looking at the way he's been playing?
Yeah, he's clearly all NBA, whether he's probably third team, second team, probably all NBA is where he would land right now for whatever that's worth. 29 games into an 82-game year. But if you don't think the season can turn on a dime and that 1 week can look completely different, it was about a week and a half ago we were talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder winning 75 games and walking backwards into the championship, and now it looks like there's a team in the Western Conference that they can't beat. So humility is a big part of this whole 82-game schedule, and for the Celtics, you got to enjoy every second of them being in third place, being 18-11, and look up at New York, look up at Detroit, but don't look too far back because the Celtics are only 4 games ahead of 10th in the Eastern Conference, so things can change quickly. That said, it couldn't be going much better. As for the starters being pulled, well, let's listen to the highlights before we look ahead. We look back, Celtics will have Jordan Walsh back tonight. They will not have Chris Boucher available, but obviously he has not been playing. Pacers have a whole series of injuries that they continue to have, and they've made some roster changes as well since we even last saw them on Monday. So the Celtics playing Game 2 of a 7-game stretch against teams with losing record, embarking on what to this point is their longest road trip of the year, Game 1 of 5. But before we look at all of it, we look back to Monday night and a 20-point deficit against Indiana. Celtics are wearing the home white tonight. Green letters and numbers. They will go right to left. They have their best record in this uniform this year. Indiana wearing their home yellow jerseys. Navy blue letters and numbers. White stripe. They will go left to right. Monday night at the Garden. Final home game in 2025. Jay Huff will jump it against the EST eventually once everybody gets their feet in the right place in the circle. Ball's in the air. Kata wins it back to Peyton Pritchard. Kata's won 2 opening tips in a row. Peyton Pritchard, right-hand dribble. Thompson picks him up, push pass into the corner. Thompson left Derek White and pays the price as Derek White knocks down a 3.
That was a delayed pick on the backside. I love the timing of that thing. White was wide open coming off of that jump shot.
Nembhard, left-hand dribble, gets to the elbow, challenged by Minot, so he throws out to Siakam for 3, and that's good. 3 in a row for Indiana. They missed their first 3. Now they've made 3 in a row. Lobs it for Kata. Kata catches. Jackson there to defend. Kata spins on him. Jump hook block. Ooh. Jackson just gobbles it up. Pacers can take a double-digit lead now. Nembhard in the open floor. Lead for Thompson. Ames fires 3 more. Unbelievable. 8 straight 3-pointers for Indiana. They lead by 12. A couple of dribbles. There's the handoff to Derek White. Derek White steps back behind the line and hits a 3.
I mean, he's shooting it almost like unconscious.
8 straight for the Celtics. Cuts it to 4. Entry pass. Mathurin drives, elevates. Blocked at the rim by Derek White. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Celtics have a 5-on-4 the other way. Ugo. He's going to take it to the house and lace it into the right hand. Big swing.
Big swing. Look, Carlisle immediately calls timeout.
Nembhard under on a bounce. Wiseman runs to the corner. Doesn't want to take it. Thompson will, and he drills another one. And it is deadly quiet in here. The Pacers have taken the crowd out of the game. Indiana by 15. No shot available. Goes to Hauser, gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Simons against Huff. Steps to his right, takes the 3. Got it.
Wow. Now, Rick Carlisle won't have too much to do before he calls the timeout.
One more basket or 2.
That one.
They are 1 for 10 here in the quarter. Siakam dribbles to the elbow. His jumper is good to stop the bleeding.
That's a professional. Really. That time took his time to go where he wanted to go.
Celtics down 4. Jaylen Brown dribbling low, protects the ball, scoops it off the window and gets the bounce. Around Huff.
That was great. What a move that was. A little pump fake. I'll give you a Christmas gift, and I'm about to take it away. Now the crowd's up on their feet.
Pacers scored 61 points in the first half. They have 21 in 15 minutes in the second half. Jaylen Brown, trouble with his dribble, has it back at the elbow, shot off by Murphy, kick out, Pritchard 3, they need it, don't get it. Rebound, Ugo Gonzalez has it slacked away, picked off the floor by Pritchard. He collects the garbage, kick out to Derek White, 4-3.
Wow. Let's just keep that basketball alive.
Nothing like some hard working points. Rick Carlisle's had some nightmare games in this building as a coach. White under on a bounce. Jaylen Brown forces from the corner, just like Rick Carlisle's nightmare 2 years ago, and the 3 is good. The Celtics have their largest lead of the night, up by 5. Peyton Pritchard will just hold it. The clock will hit triple zeros, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, because the Boston Celtics, who have compiled unexpected win after unexpected win, dive deep in the playbook tonight. They sit the starters, come from 20 down, beat the Pacers, and have won for the 13th time in the last 17 games. The final score, Boston 103, Indiana 95. Pacers had a 95% chance to win the game early in the third quarter when Joe Mazula sat the starters and changed the lineup, did the full hockey shift change, and that triggered the comeback. The Celtics now 2 straight games which they have struggled offensively and won anyway. Going into Monday, 0-6 and failing to shoot 43%, 0-7 when failing to score 109, 0-4 when they don't make 12 threes, winless when they don't shoot 30% from 3, 0-7 when they don't get 1.12 points per possession. They had all 5 of those bad offensive milestones, won the game anyway. Obviously, the story was the changing of the lineup, and the guy who's getting all the attention here, there's 2 guys really that came out of that looking even better than they had before. One, obviously, Max is Joe Mazzulla, 3rd fastest, 200 wins, and the lineup change. The other, everybody is starting to catch on to the fact that you don't have to score 25 points a game to be an impact rookie. And everything that Ugo Gonzalez does lately seems to be magic.
Well, he's been amazing when you think about shooting the basketball, competing on the defensive end, Sean. I've been more impressed by that, just his ability to take charge. And, you know, the guys he's playing against, we're talking about veteran guys. He's not afraid to step in and get his nose bloody. And you don't see that a lot from rookies. Sometimes you're intimidated, like I was with Dr. J and Moses Malone and all those names I saw during the 70s. I was a little afraid my first year, but the next year I came on. But he started from the very first day and hasn't missed a beat.
Going into Christmas Day, yesterday, the top 8 players in the NBA in net rating, 7 of them played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the 8th was Ugo Gonzalez, 2nd in the NBA only to Alex Caruso, which is just staggering numbers in how he is impacting the game without scoring, and he's doing it, you know, the draft night capsule of Ugo Gonzalez was obviously had played at a very high level for Real Madrid, but it's the things you hear them, and they sound good on paper, but they don't always translate. With Gonzalez, it was Ugo, a 6'6" player with a 6'11" wingspan. But that 6'11" wingspan, Max, that's what's causing all these steals and the shot blocks and the chase downs and the blowing up of other teams' regular pick and roll offense.
Well, he's not afraid. You keep saying about the plays he's making on both ends of the floor and the wingspan or whatever it is. But to me, it's more about his ability to compete. And when you do that continuously, good things are going to happen.
All right, Celtics have won 3 in a row. They've won 13 of 17. You know they're sitting third right now in the Eastern Conference. And do they play well on the road against these sub-500 teams? That's the question. The road trip will now take them out west. Long flight tonight for the Celtics to Portland and then Utah and then Sacramento and then the Clippers before returning home to face Chicago. Bulls might not be under 500 by the time we see them in a week and a half. Rick Carlisle was sitting on 999 wins when he got into Boston on Monday. Obviously lost that game, lost the next night to Milwaukee. Still sitting at 999 as the Pacers now have lost 6 in a row. They are 6-24 on the season. They made some changes as well, even from the team we saw on Monday. Max, you and I just marvel at the athleticism. Every time and every place we have seen James Wiseman, he comes to Boston on a 10-day contract. He plays significant minutes in the game on Monday. He is gone again, replaced by Micah Potter, who they signed from the G League. And again, James Wiseman is out of the job.
You can understand why when you start think about what Wiseman does or what he doesn't do. I mean, talk about competing and the level of competing. And we've seen it over and over again for him, just like, dude, what are you doing with that big body of yours that you can't win?
Pacers will have Micah Potter not only in the lineup, he'll be available. Might very well play if you read between the lines to what Rick Carlisle says. There's a very good chance Micah Potter plays some in this game now. They will not have Isaiah Jackson. Concussion protocol after the collision. He got hit by Neemias Queta. If you were paying attention Monday, Rick Carlisle thought after the game it was a dirty play, should have been a flagrant. He sort of recanted that, saying it was just part of the game and unfortunate. But Isaiah Jackson joins this long list of guys like Toppin and Neesmith and, of course, Tyrese Halliburton, who are out for Indiana coming in. So every game seems to have a different feel. They started Ethan Thompson the other night. Tonight they'll start Quentin Jackson instead. But T.J. McConnell is available, and he's a player, as you know, Max, you and I have loved him from back in his Philadelphia days. He
has been a thorn in your side if you're the Celtics. He's played well enough. He plays hard enough. He plays smart. When Terry Rozier was on the roll that time, who kind of upset him? It was T.J. T.J. did the number on him. Kept him at bay, smart, elusive, able to do a lot of different things.
Celtics take the floor at the field house. Max's Player to Bank On brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Managing your business has gotten a whole lot easier for 2026 with CSB's new partner services, process payments, manage payroll, enjoy online banking. Get started at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF. Happy holidays from Clinton Savings Bank.
Well, you talk about that guy. Why not? Just keep it on Brown. I don't even know if you should ask me from now on because Brown has been so aggressive, so elusive. If you watch him, the way he plays and understands the game, that is the coolest thing to see.
30 more points tonight. He will match the franchise record, Larry Bird's record, for 9 straight games with 30-plus. Max's keys to the game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
Well, this is one of those trap games. You just beat these guys. You came back and beat them, but they shouldn't surprise you. But I think the thing the key is going to be rebound the basketball, not giving up second chance opportunities, because when they played in Boston, they got a lot of second chance opportunities and converted those into threes.
Especially in the first half when they made 12 of 20 and then remarkably made only 1 of 20 in the second half. Then had a bad three-point shooting night here against Milwaukee on Tuesday. Still to come on Jaws and Star Market, Celtics Center, conversation with Joe Mazula about that exact topic. His view of pulling everybody early in the third quarter. We will cover that, as well as taking the time off the last few days, as the Celtics did for the holiday. We'll take our trip around the NBA. The Joker is back in command of the MVP race. Have no doubt about that after his historic performance last night on Christmas Day. But coming up next, Kendra Middleton has Sports Hub headlines. It's all leading to the Celtics and the Pacers back in familiar grounds here at the Fieldhouse on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
It's late night and you're hungry. The Sylvan Street Grill late night menu has you covered. Go in or order online until 11:30 every day. The Sylvan Street Grill, Peabody and Salisbury. Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Isn't it strange how you never really notice your kids getting older? It happens so slowly, then suddenly it's, wow, how did that happen? Reminds me of a 529 college savings plan. Start with a little, and before you know it, its voice will be changing, and it'll be asking for the car keys. And, unlike your kids, a 529 can be used to pay for everything, from tuition and books to room and board, and there are no annual fees and no minimums. Start saving for their education with a tax-advantaged MIFA U-Fund college investing plan. Learn more at fidelity.com/UFund. UFund College Investing Plan is offered by MIFA and managed by Fidelity Investments. If you or the designated beneficiary is not a Massachusetts resident, you may want to consider before investing whether your state or the beneficiary's home state offers its residents a plan with alternate state tax advantages or other state benefits such as financial aid, scholarship funds, and protection from creditors. Units of the portfolios are municipal securities and are subject to market volatility. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE and SIPC.
Satisfy seafood cravings with New Year's savings at Whole Foods Market. Prime members save 20% on all king crab through January 1st. Serve a head-turning protein at your New Year's dinner. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Some breaking news in college football earlier this evening. Michigan has chosen its next head coach, and it's Utah's Kyle Whittingham. He signed a 5-year deal after spending the last 32 years at Utah, including the last 21 as their head coach. And the Patriots made some injury announcements today. Milton Williams will not play this Sunday against the Jets. Harold Landry, Robert Spillane, Keyshawn Booty, Mac Hollins, Kyrus Tonga, and Jared Wilson are also out. Travion Henderson and Demario Douglas are both questionable. And in other NFL news, the Raiders have shut down Max Crosby for the year after he walked out of the facility over a contract dispute today. And the Packers have ruled Jordan Love out and Malik Willis in for their game this weekend against the Ravens. And the Revolution have traded their young star Thomas Schonkelai to Minnesota United FC. The Revolution receive $100,000 and retain a portion of Schonkelai's sell-on rights. All of this coming just a few days after trading longtime roster member Brandon Bye earlier this week. Sports Up headlines were brought to you by Valvoline. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Kendra Middleton on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Cedric and Max go around the NBA next.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit ClintonSavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26, new customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Celtics and Pacers set to go at the Fieldhouse. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Nikola Jokic against Rudy Gobert. Puts it on the deck, into the lane. Hook shot good for the big man.
Mark Kestecher called the historic game actually with fever. He had a fever. Coach Stephanie White last night on ESPN. Max, I don't know what else there is to say about the dude. 56 points, 16 rebounds, 15 assists. Never been done before. Third most points on Christmas Day. As Denver beat Minnesota in overtime, he also got Anthony Edwards kicked out of the game with his second technical. I don't think there's any question anymore that Jokic is back in front of the MVP race.
Boy, he has just been unbelievable. Shooting the basketball, attacking the rim. You know he's not the best defensively, but he plays so much offense that it's almost like playing on the defensive end.
All right, a ton of stuff to cover from yesterday's games, including J.J. Redick having a meltdown after the Lakers lost, but we don't have time. We'll do it as we move along tonight. We've got Celtics and Pacers and Joe Mazula next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
L&F is a veteran-owned company offering premier services such as heat pumps, generators, car charger installs, panel upgrades, and more. Call 844-LF-WISE or visit lfelectralservice.com.
Hi, I'm Richard Brackett with Stazione di Federal.
And I'm David Alphonse with the Federal.
And we're the restaurant fellas.
If you're looking for a great night out, visit me, David, at the Federal. Try our shellfish tower or one of our dry-aged steaks paired with one of our great wine selections.
Or, if it's authentic Italian from our scratch kitchen paired with a fine wine, come see me, Richard, at Stazione di Federal.
Both restaurants are in Waltham. Stazione di Federal on Moody Street or the Federal on Main.
And both roads lead to a delightful dining experience. But my mustache is cooler.
Really, Richard?
Try both the Federal and Stazione di Federal.
We look forward to seeing you.
And thanks.
Hey, it's Zoe here. Boston keeps building, and Charles D. Sheehy keeps it moving. From the warehouse to the work site, CDS delivers trusted products, expert service, and a team that understands what contractors need to get the job done right. Keep building with CDS. Visit cdsi.com.
It's the most wonderful time of the year at $495 Ram in Lowell. During their wrap-up-the-season sales event, you'll save up to $12,000 on all 2,500 Ram 1500s and Ram ProMaster vans. Visit 495 Ram in Lowell or 495ram.com.
New England's hair loss expert is Dr. Matthew Lepresti at Leonard Hair Transplant Associates. Check out what Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports shared about his hair transplant with Dr. Lepresti.
And that's game over for any chick. It's like, oh, Prez is bringing the thunder in the front and the party in the back. I may even go man bun. So, yeah, I'm loud and proud. I got hair transplant surgery. Deal with it. I'm coming for you, America.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for your free hair loss consultation with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub. A Beasley Media Group station.
Our conversation with the coach is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. They make shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. And now here's Grandy with head coach Joe Mazula.
All right, Kendra, thank you. When you have a few days between games, you got a lot of choices practice-wise, what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. When a choice comes to give everybody the full day off, the full few days off, and then sort of reconvene, is that a difficult decision? What goes into all that? How far in advance is it done? Is it like, okay, this is the way things have been going, right, the last few days, so let's do this? Yeah, I mean, I think regardless of days off, no days off, it's always what does the team need right now? What gives you the best chance to win in the now? What gives us the best chance to get better as a team? Is it, rest and recovery can get you better than a film session at times or a walkthrough or something like that. So I think you're just always asking the question, what's best for the team right now? How's that impact, the short-term future, and what do we need to get better?
Which was the question, obviously, everybody is still asking about. Now, history will record. You didn't make a change for the betterment of the team. You didn't try something different. You pulled the starters. That's the way it's going to be, always spun forever. How far into the third quarter were you going to give that group? And I'm flashing back to the game in Milwaukee, obviously, a few years ago when you had that second night of back-to-back and the starters came out at halftime. How far in your mind did you decide you were going to do that? Or it's on my fingertips?
I mean, I think you're just coaching the game in the standpoint of I still felt like we had a chance to win. And I felt like, the number one strength that this team has had all year is the ability to impact winning 1 through 12. And we can play so many different ways. As you saw, we've played small, we've played big, we've played really small. We've played unbelievably different amounts of lineups. And I thought last game was just a culmination of kind of all those things, playing it together. Is when you play so many different lineups, you're able to see what can knock off your opponent, what can kind of tilt the game, what group of guys can kind of do that. And, I just felt like we would utilize the team that we've built. And it's a credit to those guys coming in and giving us a shot. And it's a credit to the other guys coming back in and finishing the game for us. So when people say team, I think that game is a culmination of that, and we just got to continue to grow at that.
We all know 12 points is nothing, 20 points is nothing now, but you went a step further talking about it's an emotion. What is that emotion, and how do you not overcome your emotions? How do you put them to this, asking for a friend here? How do you put emotions to the side in real time?
Yeah, I think when you're down in those, it's so easy to get frustrated, upset, pissed off, and you have to constantly ask yourself, okay, what is going well, what is not going well, what are we doing well, what are they doing well, and is it a combination of a little bit of those things? And if you take a look at that game, we came back in every timeout and chipped away at it. It was 20 at one point, then I think it was 12, then I think it was 8, and I think it was 4, and then I think we took the lead. And so, it just you're just constantly saying, okay, what are we doing well, what are we not doing well, what's the other team doing, what do we need to do to change the game, and just kind of attack it in that way, and based on, because of the speed of the game and the 24-second shot clock and the amount of shots are up, a 20-point game in the third quarter, is nothing, and it happens almost, every night in a few games. And so just coaching the guys on what's true, versus, what is perceived to be true, and then you just attack from there.
How did you learn that? And then how did you learn how to do it yourself?
Yeah, no, I think watching all the games, watching all the 20-point games, and coming up with the themes of what goes into that. You take a look at, there was so much to learn from the Cavs-Knicks game yesterday. You take a look at that game where, everyone's going to focus on the fourth quarter and the amazing comeback. But, the same thing happened to us against the Knicks in Game 2, where we had a great first quarter, and then we came out and the second unit went on a 9-0 run. And then you give up a 42-point quarter, and then you can't come back from it, right? And so it's just understanding pockets of the game, having an understanding of how you have to try to control those. Tonight's a perfect opportunity of that, especially with McConnell back. They do a great job at the end of quarters with McConnell. They do a great job at the start of the second and the fourth. And then you got to be able to control the margins with the transition and the rebounding.
We're going to laugh how, in a second, when we get to this being a home and home, how even this is almost completely different from the game you played against them a few days ago. But before we get there, everything's regression to the mean. We all understand intellectually the numbers, but 12 of 20 and 1 for 20 it is beyond insane. It's difficult to comprehend in real time how they ended up exactly at their average for the season when it was over. How much of it now, looking back, was make or miss? How much of it was being more physical? And how do you reconcile?
Yeah, a decent amount was make or miss, but I think that's the game. That's the test against a team like this, is because they're a rhythm and momentum team, and when they see a couple go in, it can snowball in a positive way. They've always been that type of team, and it's interesting. We go back to the feeling thing. Like, there wasn't an effort issue by us. It wasn't as if we weren't playing hard. We just weren't playing good. There's a difference that you have to make as a coach. There's a difference between not playing. You look at the Milwaukee game a few years ago. We weren't playing hard.
That's right.
The game the other night, we were playing hard. We just weren't playing well. And they were playing well. And so that's why it's easy to make decisions like that when effort is a constant. But it's an automatic. If you're down 20, it's an automatic. The brain says effort. And that just wasn't the case. And so we just needed to weather the storm, which I thought we did a decent job of, and then we just needed to change the environment a little bit. I thought the guys did a great job of that.
All right, Matthews and Wiseman were both in the rotation Monday. They're both no longer on the Indiana roster. That's life in the NBA, the way things go. And McConnell obviously makes a big difference. So not only is it not a home and home because they played again, it is, I don't want to say pretend it's a completely different team, but it does feel completely different from the game you literally just played against this team.
Yeah, especially the second unit. So now without Wiseman, we'll see if they throw Potter in there and
Right.
they have him as a second unit. And you know, they play a decent amount of time with the shooting five on the floor, you know, and we'll kind of see what they do there. And so you're almost waiting. Will they go Tony Bradley? Will they go Micah Potter at the five? We'll have to change our sub patterns and our coverages in that standpoint. But we also didn't have Jordan, who's become, you know, a staple of what we do, especially on a defensive end, and another guy that can make impact-winning plays, and a guy that's, you know, super important in a game like tonight because of, you know, the McConnell minutes, and I think they just play better at home. And there's an extra attention to detail to the margins when you're on the road, especially at a place like this.
All right, that's Joe. Everybody needs something different this time of year. Everything means different things to different people. Is it important in the middle of 82 games to have 2 or 3 days with your family or whatever it is that refreshes you and as an individual is to have that in the middle of the season like we just had?
I mean, I think it's more important to, regardless of the time of year, not to get lost in it. You know, hopefully you take that same approach in April. Hopefully you take that same approach in November. Hopefully you take that same approach in January. You know, I think it's you know, I just want to do it because it's quote unquote the holidays. I think just having a balance is an important thing. And there's a time and a place where this is the most important thing, and there's a time and a place where your family is the most important thing. So regardless of the time of year, you try to keep that balance.
All right, time and place for Celtics Pacers next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
You work hard for your money. It's time to put your money to work for you. Buy a commercial Ford vehicle before the end of the year, and you could potentially save a bundle at tax time. Take advantage of this opportunity before December 31st on the #1 selling commercial vehicles for 40 consecutive years. And start working smarter with your money. Consult your tax advisor. Then visit your New England Ford dealers to learn more. Based on S&P Global Mobility, CY 1985 to 2024 U.S. TIPNet registrations, excluding registrations to individuals.
This is Boston's home for sports.
A season that began with so many questions for the Boston Celtics. We're now asking a different one after the latest ridiculous night. How many ways can this team win games? One dribble, Siakam spins back to his left, high arcing jumper, bounces out, offensive rebound, tapped in by Matherin, and Joe Mazula called timeout before the ball came through the net.
But he's looking for somebody to go in.
Yeah, he's looking for somebody who wants to play tonight. For 2 years, the Celtics and Pacers have been intertwined. A Boston sweep in the conference finals 2 years ago. Last spring, the Celtics lose their star to a torn Achilles in the playoffs. The Pacers lose theirs in Game 7 of the finals. It was supposed to be a gap year for both, but the Celtics have not followed the script. Not for the first 2 months, certainly not on Monday. The Celtics begin their longest road trip of the year in a rematch against the Pacers at the Fieldhouse next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At Cambridge Fieldhouse, where the Celtics clinched that trip to the NBA Finals to win banner 18, winning the Eastern Conference Championship on this floor, sweeping the Pacers in May of 2024. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Same lineup with the exception of Quentin Jackson in there with Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and the center Jay Huff for Indiana. Celtics tonight will sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jordan Walsh, University of Arkansas.
Emias Skidda, Utah State University.
Jordan Walsh was not available for the first game on Monday. Same uniform, Celtics in a home white, green letters and numbers. They'll go left to right. Indiana, the road home yellow jerseys with the navy blue trim. They will go right to left. Jay Huff wins the tap. Back into the hands of Pascal Siakam. He hands to Andrew Nembhard with the white headband over that yellow uniform. And away we go with the Pacers in the offensive end. Mathurin, one dribble, skip past to Nembhard in the corner. His three over Derek White is good.
Boy, he loves to get that shot coming immediately. Got to get to him a little quicker. He's the guy who can make a difference.
And has in these games against the Celtics the last couple of years. Peyton Pritchard, bounce pass for Jaylen Brown, wearing a long white sleeve on that left arm under the white uniform. Caden ambles out, sets another moving screen, gets away with it. Jaylen Brown pump fake, loses Nembhard, 19-footer, comes up short, and the rebound for Mathurin. Diagonal lead for Pascal Siakam, trying to run at the back of Jordan Walsh, turns him around, goes to the left hand, misses the layup, but gets fouled, and we'll go to the free throw line.
That was more about Walsh this time, letting this man run free. You send him towards the middle, but the defense really wasn't ready to react yet.
Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, David Woodland of Shirley. Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the quarter. David wins the opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest at 98.5 thesportshub.com. As Siakam misses the first free throw, it has been wild numbers on Siakam against the Celtics over the last couple of years.
Well, what's the best numbers?
Well, that depends on whose perspective you are taking.
Hasn't really won.
Not from the free throw line, whereas he misses both free throws there, so it stays 3-0. Jaylen Brown just bullies Nembhard away, then throws the bounce pass, and Queta steps in, past Huff, misses the layup, but Queta gets fouled, and he will go to the line. He's upset at himself for not being able to follow through. So in his last 13 games against the Celtics, regular season and playoffs, Pascal Siakam is 2-11. When he is on the floor, which is 440 minutes, his teams have only been outscored by 30 points. But when he's been off the floor for 190 minutes, they've been outscored by 63. So Siakam has basically played well against the Celtics, but he is 2-11 because he's gotten no help. He missed 2 free throws. Now Queta misses 1.
Well, he's a guy who can do so many different things. Talking about shooting the basketball, rebounding. He was one of the mainstays why Toronto ended up winning the championship. People can talk about all these other guys, but he helped out.
All right, Siakam and Queta both missed 2 free throws. So we're still at 3-0. Siakam went 0-9 against the Celtics 2 years ago. The championship team lost all 4 games in Toronto, then came to Indiana, lost all 5. Nembhard up fakes on Pritchard, misses the runner. They're calling the foul on Pritchard, but they're saying it was on the floor.
I'm a little surprised. Nembhard, know me, the way he does. He just gets in and just hits him with the body immediately with that turn.
Jay Huff hand back to Nembhard. They try the left side, Pritchard in front of him. Mathurin sets a screen. Nembhard has an opportunity, attacks left side, floats it up late. Blocked by Queta. Derek White sees him going out of bounds into the hands of Queta. And here comes Pritchard. That's a heck of a play by Derek White.
What a great block that was by Queta at the end.
Pritchard finds White, who enters circling. Queta dives in, right-hand slam. And Pritchard and White fit together now perfectly.
Huff didn't want to go in and pick up another foul.
3-2. Indiana by 1. Here's Quentin Jackson driving. Pump fake on White. That allows Cater to come from the backside. Spike it into the ground, and it goes out of bounds.
You know, the best shot blockers are the guys who are on the offside, and you don't see them coming. Cater's getting much better at that now, just going up and getting that ball quickly.
Quentin Jackson. Side out of bounds into Nembhard. Still 3-2 Indiana. Back to Siakam left side. Up fake on Jordan Walsh. Drives on him. Switches to the right hand and scores. Siakam beats Jordan Walsh clean.
And Walsh, a lot of times, doesn't get beat like that. First step, he was dead.
5-2. Derek White trying to tie it with the right side three. Comes up short. Offensive rebound. Cater kick out. Walsh. Pretty good look at a three. Tie game.
Wow. You don't see Walsh just stepping into a shot like that. Now getting so much more confident on the offensive end.
Huff gets it right back. Cater half step late to get there, and he drops his head as Jay Huff knocks down a three. It's 8-5 Indiana. Remember, the Pacers went 12 of 20 in the first half Monday, then remarkably 1 for 20 in the second half. Jaylen Brown pass Nembhard, lays it up with the right hand, no good, and Huff pulls the rebound away from Cater. Jaylen Brown got to the rim, couldn't finish. Matherin puts Derek White's hands down, then knocks down the three over him. And the Pacers are off to another hot start, shooting the three. 3 for 3. Derek White down the right side, floats it up. Does not get the bounce. Jay Huff has the rebound. 11-5. Indiana by 6. Derek White chases down Matherin, punches the ball loose, and Jordan Walsh has the steal. Celtics have numbers 5-on-3. Jordan Walsh drop back for Jaylen Brown. Going to attack Huff, scooping around him off the window and in.
Well, just sidestep Huff in. Had no place to go. Great job then by Brown.
11-7 Pacers. Siakam runs right into Jordan Walsh and draws the foul.
That's the one you and I have talked about before. Walsh cannot pick those kind of fouls up. If you are a defender, pick them up being aggressive and being smart. That wasn't for your money. Didn't get the price of your money then.
Jordan Walsh comes out in 3 minutes and 5 seconds, picking up his second foul. And Ugo Gonzalez, who came into the game with the bench early in the third quarter and never left it on Monday.
That's usual work.
3 minutes
Man
in,
of the
three.
match.
Nembhard knocks it down. And here go the Pacers again. 12 of 20 from 3 in the first half. Monday, 4 for 4 to start tonight. The worst three-point shooting team in the league. They lead by 7. Derek White floats to the right side. Pritchard jumps into a three. Short. Front iron. Rebound Matherin. There's the difference right now. Indiana 4 for 4. Celtics are 1 of 3. From distance. 14-7. Pacers by a touchdown. Siakam posting up. Pounding Pritchard to the mid-block, finds the cutter. Quentin Jackson pump fake on Gonzalez, steps around him, misses the left-hand layup. Gonzalez deflects the rebound into the hands of Pritchard.
How do you miss that layup like that?
Great question.
Point blank.
That's some great three-point shooting and some bad free throw shooting, bad shooting at the rim. But not here as Pritchard lobs it towards the rim and Cater redirects it in with his right hand.
Cater just getting up, and those two guys are getting so much better just understanding.
Quentin Jackson throws out to Nembhard. His trail three is good. And the Pacers are doing it again, 5 for 5 to start the game, 17-9. Jaylen Brown turns it over, stripped by Nembhard. Bounce pass lead for Quentin Jackson, lays it in with the right hand. Timeout, Joe Mazula.
Wow.
Like watching a rerun.
Yep.
The Pacers got off to a ridiculous start, shooting threes Monday night in Boston, and they're doing it again. 5 of 5 and an early double-digit lead. 4:16 gone by at the Fieldhouse. Indiana 19, Boston 9 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds -500 awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
At Planet Fitness, we're not waiting for the new year to give it everything we've got. We're finishing strong with 24-hour access at most clubs. Join today for $1 down, $15 a month, and pay nothing until January 17th. Deal ends December 31st. See club for details.
When you own your own business, you own every decision. Catch the red eye or take the 6 a.m.
Make a new hire or promote internally.
Celebrate a win with a toast at the gate or unwind at the lounge. Big props to this team.
Some decisions are a win-win, like earning 8 times points on Chase Travel. Introducing Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business. With $2,500 in annual value, it's the business card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member of FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Mazda's More to Move You sales event is on at Ira Mazda. Finance the 26 Mazda 3 for as low as 1.9%, or step up to the 26 Mazda CX-50 for 0.9%. These holiday offers end soon. New England drives Ira. See dealer for full details.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Well, if you missed the start of Monday's game, we're seeing it again on Friday. Monday night, Indiana started 8 of 9 from 3, building a 12-point first quarter lead. Tonight, they hit their first 5, and they're up by 10, 19-9, 4 minutes and 16 seconds in.
And then getting the steal with Brown, a little lazy with that dribble. And the thing, and this kid just works. He gets some things done on both ends of the floor.
Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Ethan Thompson comes in for Quentin Jackson, who missed that layup. Remember, Ethan Thompson was the one who started the game on Monday. Celtics stay with the starting group with the exception of Ugo Gonzalez, who replaced Jordan Walsh, who picked up 2 early fouls. Boston down by 10 again. Cada, handoff for Jaylen Brown. Couple of dribbles, bumps with Nembhard, drawing contact. Elbow jumper is good anyway. He was looking for the and one, stares down at Bill Kennedy. Celtics trying to get back defensively. Pritchard the only one there to slow down Siakam, who throws a bounce pass out to Nembhard. 19-11, Indy by 8. Nembhard, left-hand dribble, attacking Cada. Pump fake, can't step through him. So he throws a bounce pass to Jay Huff, who lays it in over Derek White.
Boy, he had Cada, the popcorn popper then.
Pacers have 21 points on 11 shots. Jaylen Brown falls down in the paint, trying to get it to Cada. Lost it. Pacers coming back the other way. One-on-one, laying it up. Mathurin blocked from behind by Ugo Gonzalez, and Pritchard has a loose ball. Ugo does it again. Pritchard attacking Huff, lays it up. Blocked from behind. Close to a goaltend, but Jay Huff, the league's leading shot blocker, comes up with an outlet for Thompson, who knocks down a 3, and the Celtics trail by 13.
Missed layups. Give up 2 going the other way. 5-point swing.
The Pacers are the worst 3-point shooting team in the league, except apparently in the first quarter. Pritchard switches to the left hand. Pump fake on Thompson, throws a bounce pass to Cada. Cada turns the corner, exposes his dribble, barely keeps it alive. Back to Pritchard for a deep 3, comes up short. Rebound Nembhard. Indiana by 13 on the ball. Jaylen Brown reaching for the steal, gets it. Leaning it in, knocking it away from Nembhard. Derek White pushes ahead to Jaylen Brown against Mathurin. Jaylen switches to the left hand, drives in deep on the baseline, handoff underneath to Cada, who gets fouled. And that should be the second on Huff.
Are you looking to pull the starters again? I mean,
we might. We have Garza and Simons already at the scorer's table.
Lax here on their defensive end. Team like the Pacers that, we know about Rick Carlisle. He's going to make them compete. Just the same way we know that Joe is going to have them competing. Same way you're going to know the Pacers are going to compete, especially, I think, even more so, playing at home.
Last in field goal shooting, last in 3-point shooting, last in scoring, last in offense as Cada gets the first free throw to go. And I tweeted this earlier. It's obviously a better visual stat to look at, but if you don't think the game has changed that much in the last NBA generation, Indiana scores 109 points a game, and that is dead last in the NBA. In 4 consecutive years, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 109 a game would lead the league. Now it is last. Cada gets the free throws, 24-13. Indiana by 11. Pacers have 24 points. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Jarris Walker, left side of Mathurin, right-hand dribble going right after Simons. Turns on him, takes the fall away at 12 feet and hits it.
Good question to pose for you when you get opportunity.
See, the Celtics give us one because the Pacers are 10 of 14, 6 of 6 from 3. Simons dribbles to 12 feet. His jumper is way too strong. Cada punches the rebound, keeps it alive to Pritchard, who returns to Cada, misses the flip shot. And Jarris Walker has the rebound. Indiana 10 of 14, Boston 5 of 14, and away from the ball as the Celtics were looking for another steal. Simons ended up tripping up Tony Bradley, who's in the game for the first time, playing the minutes that James Wiseman had been playing, filling in for him.
Question I'd have for you then. Why did the teams in the 70s score so many points without the three? And we're talking about pace. Most teams always got over 100.
Got up and down the floor faster.
Well, we're talking about, we can't be going faster with these guys. We're talking about pace, getting up more shots than anybody, and having the three. Math doesn't add up, but hey, I guess so.
Inbound comes to Nembhard against Simons. Nembhard down the left side. Spins to the dot line, exposed the ball, loses it. A lot of turnovers here early. Jaylen Brown trying to drive in, scoops, misses the layup. Good job to defend without fouling by Mathurin. Mathurin calls his own number. Three comes up short, but an easy offensive rebound putback for Ethan Thompson. First miss of a three results in 2 points anyway. It's 28-13. Celtics came from 20 down to beat the Pacers on Monday. They may have to do it again tonight. Jaylen Brown for Sam Hauser in for the first time. Now Simons for Jaylen straight away. Shot clock at 9. Jaylen over the shoulder pass. Simons gives it up to Hauser in the corner for 3.
Got to have that one. And just kind of, you get him going, and some good things could happen. Get somebody else out there scoring offensively.
Simons been giving up a lot of good shots. Nembhard wide open 3 is no good. And a rebound Hauser. That's the one they miss. So they start 6 of 6 tonight before missing their first 2. Pritchard takes the handoff back from Garza. Nowhere to go on the left side. Return to Garza. Now Hauser comes to get it. Dribbles to a spot out on the right side. Hits another 3. That one on the move. And Rick Carlisle will call a timeout. And Jason Tatum is the one who leads his teammates out of the floor in applause.
Man, what a quick, decisive move that is. Sam is starting to get that confidence again about shooting the basketball.
Back-to-back threes by Sam Hauser, cuts it to 9, 4:25 to go. Opening quarter at the Fieldhouse, Indiana 28, Boston 19. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for the Celtics tonight.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtic Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26, new customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics trail by 15 points just 6 times in the first 28 games. Pacers have had them down 15. Now in back-to-back games, a couple of Sam Hauser threes cut it to 9. And that's where we are here with 4:20 to go in the first quarter. McConnell in the game for the first time, blows right by Shireman as soon as he steps on the floor like he was standing still, which he basically was, and scores easily. 30-19. McConnell has killed the Celtics in the first day he stepped in the NBA court. Pritchard cross court. Shireman drives, draws a foul on McConnell.
Sherman has to take that particular shot. If it comes your way, McConnell's late getting there. You got to make him pay.
TJ McConnell jogs over to Peyton Pritchard to guard him as the Spider-Man doppelganger gift right in front of our eyes. Shireman into Pritchard. McConnell guarding him. Floats that cross-court pass to Hauser, and he just drops it out of bounds. Same one he's been throwing at Derek White, but Hauser just dropped it.
Hauser was ready to shoot the basketball then. He was already getting in his stance, but the first thing they tell you, even in Pee Wee League, catch it first, son, catch it.
Pacers by 11, and the ball. Entering, Walker. Pritchard holds his ground. Walker falls down, but gets rid of it. They swing it around to Horn. Thompson up fakes on Hauser, steps in at 10 feet. Jumper no good. Weak side offensive rebound put back for Tony Bradley. 32-19. Indiana by 13. Celtics have to clean up the defensive glass. It's caused all of their defensive problems here over the last few weeks. Peyton Pritchard against Ethan Thompson. It's going to be a step back. It's a three. It's good.
Wow. You're talking about confidence, confidence, and confidence again. That time stepping back to the three-point line.
Three-point shooting now starting to even things up. Celtics have cut it from 15 down to 10, 32-22. McConnell again against Shireman. Gets a hard screen from Bradley. So hard, in fact, it's an offensive foul on Tony Bradley, hitting Shireman, and the Celtics will get the ball back, and that is already 5 Indiana turnovers in the first 9 minutes.
I didn't like that call. I mean, it came up. If a big is going to set a good pick like that, why are you making a call?
Because he was moving.
You should have saw some of them picks Wes Unseld you set on me.
Yes, I don't have any doubt about that. But this again.
Roadblocks, my friend. Roadblocks.
What kind of shot blocker were you? Did you get better at it? Is it
no.
something that you could...
I think the second year of the league, I had 98 in 1 year, and then from then on, it just went downhill. I know you can look it up. Yeah.
So I will. I was curious as to.
Sure.
I was less interested in the stats as to what kind of
just
shot
giving it
blocker
to you.
you thought you were. Pritchard, right hand dribble, goes behind his back, pushes Thompson away, and they're going to call him for this. It's one of those calls, and the only problem with it, if you're Pritchard, is if you don't call it the first 9 times, why should I expect you're going to call it the 10th time? But they do.
Well, it was so exaggerated. He extended the arm right into the body of the defender, not once but twice. No, you got to make that call.
Ugo Gonzalez, who got a quick rest. He was going to go back in, and now he's coming back to the bench instead. Nope, he's going to come in for Shireman as Derek White returns to get Pritchard. So the Celtics will play White, Simons, Hauser, Gonzalez, Garza here with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Pacers by 10 and the ball. Trying to snap a 6-game losing streak and get Rick Carlisle his 1,000th win. TJ McConnell. It's the Bradley screen, gets pinned to the sideline. Zips into Siakam. Siakam against Ugo Gonzalez. Saw a lot of that on Monday. Siakam picks up his dribble, takes a tough fall away. No good. Rebound Simons. Ugo Gonzalez again defending Siakam well.
Great
Simons in the front court against TJ McConnell. Switches to the left hand. Drives on him, fumbles the ball, lost it. Live ball turnovers here for the Celtics in the first quarter. McConnell spins Simons around, floats it up, and gets the bounce. Pacers by 12, 5 Boston turnovers here in the first quarter.
Does damage.
They lead the league, as you know, turning it over just 12 times a game. Quick three by Derek White. Short offensive rebound. Guess who? Luka Garza on the putback.
The ball just came to him like a magnet.
I know,
he
that
was
one.
just essentially standing there. Here I come, ball.
Siakam spins Ugo around, then whips a pass all the way out to McConnell. For Siakam, who relocates into the left corner. His three is no good. Rebound, boy. Garza getting mugged down low by Tony Bradley. Rebound comes all the way out to Jarris Walker. They find McConnell for 3.
He started hitting that shot on you, boy. It's almost time to close the doors. It's such a pronounced set shot.
7 more threes for Indiana here in the first quarter. Simons tries to get it back, doesn't. Bricks it off the back iron. Offensive rebound, Hauser, and he keeps it in bounds barely, but does so to Derek White. Celtics down by 13, 37-24. Garza, hand back to Derek White. Up fakes a 3, bounce pass, threads the needle to Garza, who flies in for the 2-hand slam.
Derek White, a little shaky right now so far on his offense. That was a nice pass, but He had the jump shot wide open coming from the three-point line.
Jaylen Brown, couple of turnovers here in the first quarter. 5 now for the Celtics. Another ugly defensive quarter. Pretty good look for Ethan Thompson from the left side, but he bricks the 3. Celtics will get it here, trying to get some offensive rhythm going here. Down by 11 with 61 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it takes less than 11 minutes for Michael Potter to make his Pacers debut. Signed him to take the James Wiseman spot on the roster.
Where does Wiseman go at? I mean,
great question.
He should have too much talent for most of these leagues.
Derek White turns the corner, drives the right side. He got fouled on the way in by Potter.
Derek White's decision-making so far in this game, a little slow, like the lifestyle in Indiana.
Seems appropriate to have a guy named Potter for Christmas.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't know I'd do that till last night when the movie was on. My wife's like, hey, that was pretty good. Derek White switches to the right hand, dropping on Thompson, draws contact. Runner is no good, but Derek White will get free throws with 46 seconds to go in the quarter.
Derek is exceptional with that move. This time, feeling the contact. Look at the hand, just a little bump on the lower body. I want a guy to earn it. That wasn't earned.
Again, joining us late for the 7 o'clock start. Pacers another brilliant start shooting the 3. 8 of 9 in Boston on Monday night. 6 of 6 tonight to start. They made 7 threes in the quarter. Johnny Furphy, fan favorite, will check in to come get Ethan Thompson. And Rick Carlisle's played 11 guys here in the first quarter. Derek White's first free throw puts him on the board. Nembhard with 9 in the first quarter. White and Pritchard with 5 combined. 37-28. Indiana by 9. 2 for 1 is TJ McConnell, who did not play Monday. Comes to that center court Pacer logo. Derek White waiting for him at the three-point line. Siakam came out to center screen. McConnell drives and throws back to Siakam. Turns the corner, gets around Ugo Gonzalez and Garza, and scores off the glass.
I beat 1, 2 guys.
And they get the 2 for 1. 6-second differential on the 2 clock, so we count it down in the first quarter. Not a bad offensive quarter for the Celtics, but a horrific defensive one. Derek White attacks, blocked at the rim by Potter. And here comes TJ McConnell. He wants to hold for the final shot here with 12 seconds left.
Well, that's a brain right there working. Rick Carlisle loves that.
McConnell picks up his dribble. Cross court, Jarris Walker, pretty good looking at 3, but it comes up short. Rebound, Derek White. He will heave it from half court. It'll come up short, and that will do it for the first quarter, in which the Pacers reprise their three-point shooting performance. Ugo Gonzalez gets an earful from Joe Mazula. They built a 15-point lead, eventually a 20-point lead Monday night. Their 15-point lead here is down to 11 at the end of 1 at the Fieldhouse. Feels like somebody we used to know. Indiana 39, Boston 28 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up, because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Clinton
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics trail by 11, 39-28 as we go to the second quarter at the Fieldhouse. F-150 Ford first quarter was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series. Celebrate the year's end sales event. Head to your local Ford dealers for a great deal today. Celtics year-end event will be a 5-game road trip here. It'll take them into 2026. 4-hour flight tonight to Portland, Oregon, in advance of the Sunday afternoon game there. And on to Utah, Sacramento, and LA. Second quarter begins with a Sam Hauser three that's good. He said all three due for a big night. Give Derek White the assist there, and the Celtics have cut it to 8, 39-31.
That was a design play. Sam coming off that pick on the right side.
A zone look here for the Celtics. They enter in deep to Potter. Potter under the basket. Gets rid of it. Out to the corner. Furphy finds Siakam, who floats it up short. Rebound. Hauser and Siakam battle. Hauser backhands it away from Siakam into the hands of Derek White, who pulls up, shoots a three, short, offensive rebound. Shireman volleys it all the way into the backcourt. Derek White fields it with 12 on the shot clock.
Sam was open again. They missed him.
White pull up three on Potter. Got it.
I guess if you keep shooting it long enough, one of them's going to go in.
Take that, you old building and loan. 11:06 to go, second quarter, and Carlisle grabs an immediate timeout. Indiana 39, Boston 34 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matthew Slater. I didn't earn my team's trust on game day. I earned it in every rep, and that's how Ira does it too. They show up for you every time with respect, honesty, and an expert team ready at every turn. No pressure, no runaround, just real help. Because Ira's playbook is about people, not plays. I love Ira because they've earned my trust mile after mile.
Visit your local Ira dealership today or visit us online at iracars.com.
Is your company ready to advertise in what will be one of the largest, most highly visited year-round multi-sport and fitness facilities in all of New England? I'm Ryan DeJoy, here to announce the Become Elite Sports Dome at Wyndham Woods School, a 125,000-square-foot athletics center scheduled to open in 2026. Hosting a variety of competitive sports, corporate outings, and private functions, join companies like Hafner's and the Kicks Foundation, Convenient MD, Allure Hair and Beauty, Pugliese Contracting, Southern New Hampshire Concrete, and reserve your space today. Visit besdome.org for more information. That's besdome.org.
Download the Jackpocket Lottery app to start ordering lottery tickets right from your phone. Jackpocket lets you order all your favorite games like Powerball, Mega Millions, Mass Cash, and other official state lottery games. Jackpocket is safe, secure, and easy to use. You can also get notified if you win, so you never need to worry about checking your numbers. New customers opt in and get $10 in free lottery credits instantly. Download the Jackpocket app and use code JPHUB. That's code JPHUB. Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-327-5050 in Massachusetts. 18 or older. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Offer only available in Massachusetts. Eligibility restrictions apply. Opt in for $10 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 7 days. Terms at jkpt.co/JP10.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
Little 10-2 run here for the Celtics, and they've cut the Indiana lead to 5, 39-34. 54 seconds into the second quarter when Carlisle grabs the timeout. And three-point shooting has been everything here. Pacers get off to a crazy hot start, hitting 6 in a row. Now they have missed 5 of 6. Celtics started 1 of 4. Now they've hit 5 of their last 8 with Sam Hauser going 3 for 3.
Isn't that crazy how they get back in this game and Brown, their leader, is actually on the bench?
Yeah, Brown and Pritchard have both not been involved in this, and Ugo Gonzalez hasn't been involved either. Darius Walker, left-hand dribble, drives. Derek White takes the paint away, kicks to the corner for a Furphy 3, no good. Rebound weak side easily belongs to Keita. Derek White crisscrosses with Keita, coming across half court. Now Furphy comes out to challenge him. Hauser moves to the Keita, handoff Derek White. Enters into the paint, Keita drops it, but Shireman comes up with it, goes behind the back, and a bounce pass to Simons, who sticks the 3.
Wow, what vision that was. Quick, decisive, a little bit of hot mustard on that hot dog, but we'll take it.
39-37, Indiana's lead was 15, now very quickly it's 2, 39-37. Potter drives, fumbles the ball, saved by Siakam. McConnell swings to the open man, Jarris Walker for 3.
He's going to make some of it. He's got to get out against him. Make him put that ball on the floor.
42-37, Indiana by 5. Derek White stops on a dime, loses Siakam. 3, though, is too strong in the rebound for T.J. McConnell. Indy by 5, hand the ball. Jarris Walker right at the middle of the floor, but away from the ball. We got Siakam taking down Derek White. They got tangled up. Siakam thought the foul was going to be on Derek White. He thought wrong.
See a replay on that one, hopefully. He just came up. I just think he's cleared Derek White out.
Jaylen Brown returns. He will play with Shireman, Simons, White, and Keita. A lot of discussion as fans have gotten a chance with all these off days to try to ponder what is possible. Not only who may be coming back, but is there a move to be made for the Celtics in the front court? Are there players available? Because the Portland Trail Blazers have now let teams know that a certain former Celtic, who we'll be talking about on Sunday, may be available by the name of Rob Williams. Jaylen Brown on the right side. Nembhard back in the game to check him. A couple of dribbles with the left hand. Jaylen gives it up to Keita. Now handoff Derek White. Derek White straight away till Nembhard can get there. Bounce pass on the switch. Jaylen Brown pulls up on Furphy, 16 feet, swish.
He acted like he wasn't even there. I mean, it's like the defender is there, but he wasn't.
Boston down 3, 6 for Jaylen Brown. McConnell stop and start, drives baseline on Simons, muscles it up no good, but he got the foul on Simons, who's not happy with the call. And T.J. McConnell will shoot free throws.
McConnell just tricky. If you are not ready to play him, he's not the quickest, but look at the off arm. A lot like Pritchard. Both those guys play a lot alike. Hitting you, I think McConnell a little bit more with quickness. Pritchard a little bit more with the strength in the lower body.
First free throw is good. Probably both guys that J.J. Redick was talking about after the game last night that he does not have on his team. J.J. lit into the Lakers after their loss to the Rockets on Christmas
Wait a
Day.
minute. Don't they have that LeBron guy's son? Isn't he there?
He was there. There's some discussion going on right now. Siakam and Jaylen Brown are talking. Rick Carlisle's getting into this with Bill Kennedy. Something about positioning on the free throw line here. Jaylen Brown on the inside of Siakam if there's a rebound off McConnell's free throw. McConnell is just his second trip to the free throw line this year, and he gets them both. 310 minutes. Guys played the most minutes in the NBA this year without a free throw attempt. Xavier Tillman, 44-39, Indiana by 5. 9:14 to go in the first half. Lob caught by Jaylen Brown against Nembhard. Jaylen pounds it twice with the left hand. Kick out Shireman. Catches. Lands. 3. Swish.
And great pass, great catch. And watch how he positions himself. His legs are spread, and he's ready to shoot it.
Furphy fouled by Simons on his baseline drive. Celtics have cut it from 15 down to 2. 44-42 here early in the second.
There's a shooter's stance. You got a chance to see the replay. When you're prepared to catch and shoot, they said a lot about with tennis players. Preparation, being able to receive the ball. That's just as well, just as good as shooting the basketball.
Siakam will come out. McConnell will come out. Mathurin returns out there with Potter, Walker, Nembhard, and Furphy. Just a different combination every night is what happens when you're 6-24. Nembhard for Jarris Walker against Derek White. Return to Nembhard. 12 on a shot clock. Nembhard drives on Pritchard. Floats it up. No good. Offensive foul. He knocked down Derek White.
Might hit him in the face then with a. And that's one of those things you might want to look at. Look at this off arm. Yeah, he hits him with the elbow in the face then.
Yep. Cleared out. Pushed it up with the right hand, the shot, and used his left forearm to knock Derek White away. And are they going to look at it? Yeah, I think they're going to talk about it.
Remember, Derek White has had a couple of teeth knocked out. But, you know, he came across with that elbow, leaning in, extended it right to the head. And that is, that's one of those things, again, you look at and going, yeah, we have to look at that.
Yeah, I know what Rick Carlisle's thinking right now. This is the situation where Isaiah Jackson got hurt and put in concussion protocol by Keita the other night, and they did not stop the game or even call a foul at the time. What a difference! What a different path these two teams. With the league put them on the same path. Over the second apron, superstar, torn Achilles, but you can make of a season what you can make of it. And I don't think anyone expected when these two teams met in this game tonight, in this home and home, that the Celtics would be 12 and a half games in front of Indiana.
The previous play is being reviewed for a possible flagrant foul.
That's just the beginning of Bill Kennedy, by the way. Wait till we get the explanation. Wait till we get the full explanation. He leans into that camera like he was born to it.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Well, Bill Kennedy wanted the Pacers away from the huddle. He's going to explain now. He's pushing Sam Cassell away, and he's going to Joe Mazzulla to explain what the call is going to be. Both Celtics are pretty upset about the Derek White getting hit. Yeah. Bill Kennedy, just looking at the body language, I don't think they're going to go flagrant there. But can't tell because he went right to Joe Mazzulla to explain it.
I mean, his mouth is bleeding. He did get hit with an elbow.
Well, I promise you, Bill Kennedy's going to make a full explanation as he walks back to the microphone here at center court. We defer to Bill Kennedy.
After reviewing the play, the contact by the offensive player is a common foul. It'll be an offensive foul, and it'll be Boston's ball at the free throw line extended.
There's only one.
Common foul? Derek White's looking like, what's going to happen when I have to eat?
So Jaylen Brown out with Derek White, Keita, Pritchard, and Shireman. Celtics within 2 to trail him by 15 earlier. Jaylen Brown turns the corner, gets to the free throw line. Pump fake, steps through on Huff, floats it up, does not get the bounce. Nice. And the rebound for Jarris Walker. Diagonal lead for Furphy, drop back to Huff. Huff fakes the three, Keita's there, puts in the hands of Mathurin. Mathurin turns the corner, lobs it for Huff. Huff blocked from behind by Derek White, but they're calling the foul. Let's see if they got Keita or White. Looks like it's Derek White.
Probably Derek White, but Keita, this is a good thing about it. This could have gone in. If Keita doesn't come over at the end and block that, that might save an extra point.
Keita with a couple of blocks already in this game. Jay Huff, who got most of his run in Memphis last year, league's leading shot blocker right now, bounces the first free throw in.
Maybe that's because the Frenchman hadn't played that much. Whew. He's blocking shots now with his fingernail. Just one.
You think he's in Chet Holmgren's head right now?
Woo.
Free throws are good. And you listen, you never know. With the champion Celtics in 08, lost to the Gilbert Arenas Wizards 3 times in a row in the regular season. You never know. 46-42. Pacers by 4. 8:12 to go in the first half. Cada, hand off Derek White. Pretty good look. Left side 3. It's in the air, no good, but a late foul call. Shireman got hit under the basket.
They're actually going to get this is
Yeah, you got a couple choices here.
This is going to be 3.
That's what the Celtics are hoping for.
Comes off, takes his jump shot. Walker at the end brushes him, hits him on the arm as he releases his basketball.
Bad foul by Walker. Derek White is 1 for 7, and now you've given him 3 free throws.
Do the math. Do the math. And people should be doing the math, especially now, after the holidays, all the sales, the take-backs.
Credit card bill comes, you're doing math then.
Woo!
Say you spent a ton of money as Derek White missed the second free throw on NFL football. All you got was bad games and teams not going to the playoffs and backup quarterbacks. And the NBA put on a heck of a show yesterday. Luka Garza has come in to try to get an offensive rebound here. He's battling with Jay Huff. Shireman and Walker on the other side of the floor. Third free throw is good. Derek White gets 2 of 3. And again, it's a 2-point game, 46-44. Indiana the lead and the ball. 8:03 to go first half. 8 minutes remaining right now if you're syncing up. Matherin to the top of the circle. Jumper, good.
Boy, came off too much rhythm, man. If you're the defender, break that rhythm up.
Pacers shooting 58%. They need to be up by more than 4. Pritchard dribbles behind his back, loses. Quentin Jackson takes a take-your-time 3 and drills it.
And he knew he was dead then. He slowly came back towards Pritchard.
48-47, Indiana by 1. Matherin, left-hand dribble, rises with a right-hand floater, no good. Way short, rebound Shireman. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen slowly across half court. Switches to the right hand. Drives strong and gets the foul, reaching on Matherin.
Boy, he just accepts. Think about
and
Brown.
the argument on the floor now is about whether he's shooting or not.
Should be. I'm going to say he wasn't. But they're going to say that, but the Pacers are saying no. He tried to bring the basketball up. Shouldn't be a shot. But they look like they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, Celtics catch a break here. And they've got a chance to take their first lead. Celtics trailed this game by 15 midway through the first, by 13 late in the first, by 11 at the end of one. Now less than 5 minutes into the second quarter, they tied it on the first free throw by Jaylen Brown. Looking for his 8th consecutive 30-point game. He and Paul Pierce with 7 straight 30-point games. The franchise record is Larry Bird's 9. Jaylen just rolling right through on his way to the All-Star game.
He's just been methodical, man.
He gets them both, and the Celtics have their first lead of the night, 49-48, 7:21 to go in the first half. Another night in which a 15-point lead feels like a 5-point lead. Matherin floats it cross court to Nembhard. Nembhard against Peyton Pritchard. Offsets the screen. That sends Garza to Nembhard till Pritchard can get there. Return to Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Matherin against Shireman. Matherin going to step back, take the contested 3, no good. And the rebound for Peyton Pritchard. That's one of the better defensive stances for the Celtics here in the first half. Pritchard, right-hand dribble, slowed down by Walker. Swings left side, Derek White switches to the right-hand, dribbles into the paint, step back at the free throw line, and hits. Celtics lead by 3.
I mean, he froze the defender down.
Entry dropped by Walker. Jaylen Brown has the steal. Floats it ahead to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard, cross court. Jaylen wants it. Up fakes the 3. Ducks the shoulder. Drives, scoops, and scores. Timeout, Rick Carlisle.
Well, with the quickness, I mean, just accelerating going towards the basket. Kiss it off the window.
It is a 25-9 start to the second quarter, and the Celtics have their first lead of the night. 6:34 to go. First half, Boston 53, Indiana 48 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim. Your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you built. Visit Amica.com and get a quote today.
Imagine looking up and seeing 48 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 48 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2024 CY total sales.
Hey Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Celtics high quarter this year was 48 points against Orlando that Sunday night game before Thanksgiving. They've already got 25 in the first make it 5:26 in the second quarter. A 15-point deficit has become a 5-point lead, 53-48. Celtics on top with 6:34 to go in the first half. They also have 13 assists now on 18 made field goals in this first half. Remember, with each one, Delta Dental donates another $25 to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
I'd love to see Garza when he comes in the game. It just seems like he impacts these guys on the defensive end.
Seems like he's already been sweating. Mercado turns the corner. I mean, he looks like one of your tennis players from back in your era, like Jimmy Connors in the fifth set. Siakam draws a double team in the corner. Kick out Jay Huff. Late shot clock, straightaway three. No good. Rebound Shireman. Pritchard, offensive end, switches to the left hand. Bumps Siakam away. A little 12-footer swish.
Whoa.
Right in the playground.
You know, he is looking for that contact more, Sean. Every time I see him, more and more.
11-0 Boston run. Siakam spins on Shireman. Misses off balance. Pacer bench wanted a foul. Don't get it. Boston by 7. Midway through the second. Entry to Garza, and he is ripped backwards, pulled on, and fouled by McConnell. So Garza will have to earn it at the free throw line. It's a good foul.
Well, they're going right here at Siakam and telling Siakam, no, you didn't get fouled in. Created all the contact. Good job of just keeping your hands up. Sharman never really brought those hands down. Keep them up in the air. When you bring those hands down, you're going to give the defender an opportunity, the offensive guy an opportunity to pick up a foul and go to the free throw line. He did not do that.
First free throw is good for Garza. If Celtic fans watching the Pacers are thinking this is an offensive team that's skilled, but they struggle defensively, it's sort of been the other way around. They've been hanging in there defensively, middle of the pack, 18th, 19th in the league. It's offensively, they are dead last in pretty much every category, but it's looked the exact opposite in these two games against the Celtics. Boston now by 8. And another free throw coming for Luka Garza. Celtics scored 28 points in the first quarter, and they've got 28 already here in the second in 6 minutes and 12 seconds.
Didn't they used to have a commercial about, guys sweating? Never let them see you sweat. That wouldn't be Garza.
It would not be. 57-48 after the Garza free throw. Celtics are down 15, up by 9. Huff runs into Garza. Gives it up to Mathurin, return to Huff, little flip shot up and good. That ends the 13-0 Boston run. 57-50. Huff has 9. Pritchard dribbles to the middle of the floor, shuttles it to Derek White, up fakes the three, return to Pritchard, still plenty of time, 11 on the shot clock. Pritchard against Jay Huff, stop and start, goes into him, step back, 10 feet, got it, layup for him.
Huff cannot move those tootsies.
Pritchard in double figures, Siakam slowed down by Shireman.
Good job,
Shireman for the ball.
Good job.
He's
Good
working.
job.
Shireman staying in front of Siakam, who spins into the double team from Derek White, and finally kicks out, finds the open man. It's Quentin Jackson. His three is no good. The rebound for Garza.
That was all Sharman, Dan.
Pritchard, offensive end. Siakam slows him down. Garza sets the screen. Pritchard hunting Huff. Attacks, goes to the left hand, spins it off the glass, no good. A chase down foul from behind by Siakam will send Pritchard to the free throw line.
I don't think we've seen Pritchard with the left hand that much. It's almost like a left hand hook shot. He just flung that ball up and almost fell in. But now let's speak about Sharman a little bit. What he's doing right now against a premier offensive player. And you can see that he's complaining over there. And Siakam is like, who is this? Who is this guy on me? He's doing a great job of staying up on the wing, not letting Siakam get by him.
Earning these minutes. Pritchard short on the second free throw, rebound punched by both Garza and Shireman out to Jaylen Brown. New shot clock here for the Celtics. Derek White takes the shuttle pass, knocks down a three. Another big offensive possession for the Celtics, who suddenly, and I mean suddenly, lead by 13. They enter the quarter down by 11. They're up by 13 with still 4:29 to go in the quarter. Got 35 points in the quarter. Nembhard dribbles around Pritchard, scoops it off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, tapped in by Matherin. (63-52). Celtics by 11. Derek White dribbles to 12 feet, pull-up jumper, bounces out. Rebound, Jay Huff.
I love this shot.
Nembhard against Derek White. Huff fake.
Oh, walk that
Shut
back
off.
foot.
Kicks out to Huff. Three is no good. Ball don't lie. The rebound for Pritchard. And before Jaylen Brown can bring it into the front court, Joe Mazula didn't like the way it was going here, and he is going to call timeout. We will keep it here with 3:53 to go in a wild second quarter in which the Celtics have already scored 35 points and still have 3:53 to go.
I mean, if you watch, he brought the back foot up, and when you bring that back foot up, that's supposed to be a walk all day. I mean, you look at the Pacers now. They're getting a little frustrated because the Celtics have a hat on the hat, body on the body, making it really tough for them. Early in the game, just like it was in the last game, Celtics gave up a lot of open looks. Now, they're coming back attacking and keeping the Pacers in front of them.
Trying to do, I mean, the Celtics are on pace right now for a 50-point quarter. Again, trying to deny Rick Carlisle for the 7th consecutive time, his 1,000th win.
Can't do my good buddy like that again.
What were your first impressions of Rick Carlisle coming in as a rookie from Virginia?
Mature. You know, understood. Big feet. That's one thing I remember. Size 16. And that's for a guy who's about 6'4.5". But, you know, really patient and understood the game. Listen to the older players. You don't see that a lot. Young guys come out, they just think they know everything.
Rick Carlisle and Ralph Sampson had been denied both the ACC championship and the trip to the Final Four by that Wolfpack team, that NC State team that won the national championship in '83. Jaylen Brown stumbles in the paint, turns on Nembhard, rises above him, tough shot, bounces out, rebound, knocked away from Huff, but that's a loose ball foul on Garza.
Garza's making you earn it. If you're out there trying to rebound against him, you better make sure you stay in front of him. The thing about a guy like Garza, I would love to play against him. As long as you get in front of him, he's going to take you towards the basketball.
Shireman's been on the floor for all this, plus 21 in 10 minutes. Nembhard, slowed down by Garza, zips the entry to Jay Huff, and he just dropped it. He was in behind Pritchard thinking about how he was going to dunk, and he drops it out of bounds. That's a brutal turnover here with momentum already on the Celtics side. 10th turnover. 5 consecutive turnovers for Indy in this game. Pritchard dribbles around Jay Huff, spins in the paint, finds an opening, and knocks down another mid-range jumper.
How does he keep getting in the paint and getting that open?
13 for Peyton Pritchard, 65-52. Boston by 13. Pacers cannot get a stop here in this quarter. Matherin stops for a straightaway 3, no good. Rebound Pritchard, Celtics on the move. 5-on-4. Thompson fell down. Jaylen Brown over the shoulder pass. Shireman doesn't bring the ball down, just aims, misses a 3 though, and the rebound deflected ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard running the floor, gets inside the free throw line, kick out. Thompson slides to his right. His 3 partially blocked by Derek White. Siakam kicks it out. They swing it around the horn to Jay Huff. He misses an open 3. Fans getting frustrated now. Celtics by 13 on the ball. Peyton Pritchard. 2:28 to go in the half. Pritchard pulls Jay Huff out. Size him up, 7 on the shot clock. Pritchard steps back into a 3. Huff may have got a piece of it. It comes down to Jaylen Brown. He kicks to the corner for a Shireman 3 that bounces out, and the rebound, Nembhard. Floats it ahead to Ethan Thompson. Thompson, jump pass, out of the wing to Matherin. Drives through 2 men and gets run into from behind by Garza. And finally, the Pacers will get to the free throw line.
Sharman just kind of booting himself. Said, I had 2 good looks from the 3-point line. I was supposed to make them. And sometimes you pose that the right way, Sean. Never brought the ball down. And it almost looks awkward, but that's his particular shot. Able to keep that ball on his fingertips, never bring it down, and still release it with great form.
In less than 8 minutes, the Celtics went from down 13 to up 13. Now it gets reverentially quiet for Matherin shooting the free throws, first of which is good. Furphy comes to get Jay Huff. Garza comes out. Celtics another good 12 minutes. So difficult to be ready to play, and then Luka Garza had basically not played in a month, and now has given the Celtics 3 really strong performances in the last 4 games. Second free throw, good. Matherin gets them both, 65-54. Boston by 11. They're about to announce 2 minutes remaining in the half right now. Derek White or Jaylen Brown out of the left side. Siakam reaches in, knocks it away. Jaylen keeps the dribble alive. 12 on the shot clock against Nembhard. Jaylen switches to the left hand, elevates, free throw line, jumper is good. And Max, you are dead on. He is playing as if there is nobody guarding him. 67-54.
You remember that barbershop scene? Who's next?
Matherin kicks to the corner. Thompson, for some reason, is wide open. He knocks down a 3. So the Pacers got a little something going now offensively again. They've cut it to 10. Jaylen Brown dribbles around Nembhard, shuttles to the corner of Shireman. Shireman 2 dribbles with the left hand, shut off in the paint. Kick out Pritchard. Pritchard spins on Matherin, gets to the dotted line. No shot available. Hand to Keita. Still 7 on the shot clock. Pritchard dribbling low, pulls up on Siakam. 12-footer is good. He did it again.
Man, he just get through them little gaps and those seams, and guys can't stay with him.
As they enter the Siakam, Shireman is called for the foul. That puts the Celtics over the limit. So Siakam will get free throws here. Pritchard was a -10 in the first quarter with 3 points. He's got 12 points in the second and is a +15.
Well, here's the thing. Say Sharman fouls him here. I don't mind that foul if I'm a coach, because what he's done, he's gotten into the head right now of Siakam. Siakam is anticipating the fouls, which sometimes aren't even there, and he barely makes the first of 2 free throws.
So I flew in commercial this morning, saw Dad and his young son, 9-10 years old, with a Celtics gear on, flying out to see the game today. By the time I got to the hotel, they were staying at the same hotel in the same elevator. I'm talking to him, and I asked the kid, who's your favorite player? Siakam gets both free throws here, 69-59. And you know, Max, you and I ask kids that all the time. 90% of the time they say Tatum. The other 10% of the time they say Jaylen Brown. Pritchard again pulls up in the mid-block, knocks down another one. He's got 14 in the quarter, 71-59. Celtics have a 43-point quarter going with a minute left. Furphy, kick to the left corner. Ethan Thompson 3, short, rebound, pulled down by Keita. Fan told me, oh, it's Peyton Pritchard. As soon as we get in, we're checking into the hotel, elevator door opens, Peyton Pritchard walks out, made the kid's day. He's going to remember this day for a long time. Now he's seeing him put on a show. Jaylen to the middle of the floor, kick out. How about a deep 3 from Pritchard? No, it's caught though by Keita. He muscles it up, no good, but gets fouled.
Even with that kick, wow. Boy, Siakam, like he wanted to throw the ball up in the stands.
Pascal Siakam is not only one of, as underrated a player as there is in the league, he is a highly competitive player, and you can tell this is doing a number on him being on a 6-24 team.
It's when you're a guy, you have that much talent, and you're used to winning. You've won a championship. And last year, look where you're at. You're at the doorsteps again of trying to get a championship. And then to have a team like this that essentially falls apart with all the injuries and a couple of trades, and you know you're not going any place fast. It's frustrating.
It is currently 44-20 Celtics in this second quarter. Queta has another free throw coming, and there's still 29.9 seconds. Queta gets the bounce on the free throw. We are at 73-59. Largest lead for the Celtics now, up by 14. They trail by 15 early in the game and by 11 at the end of one. Nembhard down the right side. Derek White shadows him, so he steps back away from him and hits the 12-footer. 12-point game, 73-61. Celtics get the final shot here. 15 seconds left. Jaylen Brown. Bothered by Nembhard. Turns the corner, gets to the elbow. Takes a crazy jump back. 16-footer and hits it. Impossible shots. Half-court shot from Jarris Walker, wide right. And that's how the first half will come to an end. And man, did this look an awful lot like Monday night at the Garden, except the Celtics got the motor running a lot earlier. Pacers storm out of the gate. They hit their first 6 threes. They lead by 15. And suddenly they trail by 14 at halftime. Coming up, Kendra Middleton scores from around the NBA. Busy night, college football, bowl games, NHL, you name it, she's got it. And back here at the Fieldhouse with the Celtics looking for their 4th straight win. Lead the Pacers 75-61. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Hi, this is Mary Dean, President and CEO of Clinton Savings Bank. As we celebrate the holidays, we thank you, our customers and neighbors, for your continued support, trust, and partnership. From all of us at Clinton Savings Bank, we wish you joy, peace, and happiness throughout the holiday season.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
I'm Jen Harper, the founder of Cheekbone Beauty. We grew the brand to like $1 million from a corner of my basement. I don't feel like I'm technology savvy whatsoever, but companies like Shopify exist, so you can literally build a website in an evening. I really look at it like the sort of the level of the playing field, and Shopify just made it like foolproof. It was so easy. I don't think I could ever go work for anyone else ever again. We're Cheekbone Beauty, and we're powered by Shopify.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Welcome to halftime of the Celtics and Pacers game. I'm Kendra Middleton on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Your score at the half is 75-61, Celtics with the lead. The first quarter started off, Pacers got off to a hot one, felt like they knew They let you get back into the game the other night. They were ready to pop you in the mouth and see how you would respond after the 103-95 victory on the 22nd when the Celtics came back from down 20. Similar situation to start the game from the other night. Fouls, turnovers, letting the worst three-point shooting team shoot the three on you early and often. But there have been some highlights, and the very first being Neemias Queta. His night got started with this block-to-score sequence.
Blocked by Queta. Derek White sees him going out of bounds into the hands of Queta. And here comes Pritchard. That's a heck of a play by Derek White.
What a great block that was by Queta at the end.
Pritchard finds White, who enters circle. Queta dives in, right-hand slam. And Pritchard and White fit together now perfectly.
Queta's played 12 minutes, has 8 points in tonight's game, and no three-pointers from him, but 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Neither of these coaches struggle to get effort out of their players, that's for sure. But the best thing and the worst things at time with the Joe Mazzulla-led Celtics is they live and die by the three, but they spread it out tonight. Sam Hauser was due. He got his first of the night on a corner three, and off to the races he went.
Jalen over the shoulder pass. Simons gives it up to Hauser in the corner for 3.
Hauser, 8 minutes, 9 points, 3 for 3 from three-pointers, 2 rebounds. Good start to the night from Sam Hauser. Some games, it leads to their demise, the three-pointer does, but tonight it also helps them crawl back into games because of the emphasis on it, and players like Sam Hauser and their ability to get hot from 3 on a random night when they are due helps the Celtics chase back into this one, which we will get into. But the start to the Celtics, the start to the second half, the Celtics go on a little bit of a run, get themselves back into this game, chasing down what was a 15-point difference at one point. They get it cut to 2 points when Derek White got hit with a story as old as time, elbow to the mouth. Keeps Boston dentists employed, that's for sure, but I feel like I'm allowed to say that as someone with 6 figures of dental work. Ultimately, called a common foul. If it were TD Garden, I'm sure that there would have been a lot of ruckus about it, but the next one, player up, Peyton Pritchard hits a 3. The floodgates seem to open.
Peyton Pritchard against Ethan Thompson. It's going to be a step back. It's a 3. It's good.
You're talking about confidence, confidence, and confidence again. That time stepping back to the three-point line.
Three-point shooting now starting to even things up. Celtics have cut it from 15 down to 10, 32-22.
This is when the C's really got back into this one. Jaylen Brown gets it cut down even more after a couple of free throws. But Derek White tonight sounds like it might be a Derek White night. He had this play in the second quarter.
Rebound punched by both Garza and Shireman out to Jaylen Brown. New shot clock here for the Celtics. Derek White takes the shuttle pass, knocks down a 3. Another big offensive possession for the Celtics, who suddenly, and I mean suddenly, lead by 13.
Best thing about this Celtics team, it can be anybody's night, any night. Now comes the question. You got popped in the mouth early. Can you check yourself? Can you finish the game? Celtics don't have to win games pretty at this point in the season. They just have to stay alive, stay in contention until Tatum comes back. They're getting contribution from everyone when their number is called tonight. Jaylen Brown is doing everything you need him to do. You can beat a bad team that is so desperately wishing they were in your shoes without Tyrese Halliburton at this point in the season. Let's see if they can keep it going. Your score at the half, 75-61. When we come back, we will check the scores from around the league. I'm Kendra Middleton on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's the most wonderful time of the year at 495 Ram and Lowell. During their Wrap Up the Season sales event, you'll save up to $12,000 on all 2,500 Ram 1500s and Ram ProMaster vans. Visit 495 Ram and Lowell or 495ram.com.
At Planet Fitness, we're not waiting for the new year to give it everything we've got. We're finishing strong with 24-hour access at most clubs. Join today for $1 down, $15 a month, and pay nothing until January 17th. Deal ends December 31st. See club for details.
There's nothing like the sights and sounds of the holidays. The crackle of a fire, the tearing of wrapping paper, and the of new gifts. The smell of cookies, ornaments on the tree, and the of new toys. Along with the sound of Christmas carols through the Lexus Premium Sound System. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds minus 500 awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
quiet, Nelson. I'm telling them. Now that winter and its freezing temperatures are here, it's crucial to get your boilers and hot water heaters serviced. Super Service Today's technicians are highly trained with the latest tools to keep your heating system running smoothly all winter long. Don't wait. Book your appointment now at superservicetoday.com. Day or night, and always done right.
Get it done. Get it done right. Get it done right away. Call superservicetoday.com.
You work hard for your money. It's time to put your money to work for you. Buy a commercial Ford vehicle before the end of the year, and you could potentially save a bundle at tax time. Take advantage of this opportunity before December 31st on the #1 selling commercial vehicles for 40 consecutive years. And start working smarter with your money. Consult your tax advisor. Then visit your New England Ford dealers to learn more. Based on S&P Global Mobility, CY 1985 to 2024 U.S. TipNet registrations, excluding registrations to individuals.
Looking for the perfect gift? Ace Ticket has you covered. With what you see is what you pay, upfront website pricing, and real Boston people answering the phone to help you, Ace makes it easy. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS or visit aceticket.com.
1-800-MY-SEATS. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The scoreboard from around the league is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Hornets currently lead the Magic 62-52. The third quarter just got started over there. Bucks lead the Grizzlies 15-13, 5:37 left in the first in that game. Heat up on the Hawks 67-57, 9:43 left in the third over there. Wizards leading the Raptors 77-71, 9:28 left in the third in that game. Obviously, your Celtics Pacers at the half. Bulls 76ers, Bulls leading 43-34, 7.5 minutes left in the second in that one. And the Suns are up 16-11 with 4:57 left in the first. We get Pistons Jazz at 9:30 and Clippers Trailblazers at 10. Some breaking news in college football this evening. Michigan has chosen its next head coach, and it's Utah's Kyle Whittingham. He signed a 5-year deal after spending the last 32 years in the Utah football program. And the Patriots made some injury announcements today. Milton Williams will not play this Sunday. Neither will Harold Landry, Robert Spillane, Kayshon Boutte, Matt Collins, Kyrus Tonga, or Jared Wilson. Travion Henderson and Demario Douglas are both questionable. In other NFL news, the Raiders have shut down Max Crosby for the year after he walked out of the facility over a contract dispute for his final 2 games of eligibility today. And the Packers have ruled Jordan Love out and Malik Willis in for their game this weekend against the Ravens. And as far as the New England Revolution's trades, they continue to happen. They just traded their young star Thomas Shankali to Minnesota United FC earlier today. The Revolution receive $100,000 and retain a portion of Shankali's sell-on rights. This is all coming just a few days after trading longtime roster member Brandon Bye earlier this week to Seattle. I'm Kendra Middleton on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Brandy and Max have the call of the second half coming up next.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Chicken is now just 97 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. That's right, today through Thursday. Pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, Drumsticks, Thigh or Leg Quarters, Bone In for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Save on chicken today and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI and Type R.
1877 Cars for Kids.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
This is New England Patriots quarterback Josh Dobbs, and Autodesk is the official design and make platform of the New England Patriots. Autodesk is all around us, including here at Gillette Stadium. What fans might not know is that stadiums, buildings, and the new Patriots Training Center were built with the help of Autodesk Construction Cloud software. Autodesk helps the Patriots and the Kraft Group bring their construction vision to life.
Autodesk, changing how the world is designed and made. Visit Autodesk.com.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight. 12 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. Isaiah, left-hand dribble, gets to the free throw line. Kick out, Evan Turner. Shot clock at 6, long cross court. Jerebko, one dribble, elevates, jumper in the air, got it!
Jerebko!
Jonas Jerebko comes home to Detroit on Christmas and drops a lump of coal in Stan Van Gundy's stocking.
Ho, ho, ho.
A lot of fun names in that clip as the Celtics will 4 of 23 from 3 and beat the Pistons anyway in their penultimate game at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And the thing about that highlight that we had to find for this day in Celtics history 10 years ago today, that's because that's the last time the Celtics played on December 26th. It's been 10 years because the Celtics have been in the Christmas game. They had not played on December 26th. And what I remember about that game, Max, is that we did the game in Detroit, flew back to Boston afterwards, and there's always games I have to miss because I've got other work assignments. I flew to Japan after that on a work assignment, and it was the biggest game I've regretted missing in our 25 years together, which was Kobe's final game in Boston, was the game after that on the 28th of December.
So funny, I have a picture of myself and Kobe. He came back into the arena because he was documenting, his last go around in all these buildings. And it was a great opportunity to meet him and get to talk to him.
Celtics off their outrageous second quarter take a 14-point lead into the third, going right to left in the white uniforms. Pritchard super hot, steps through on Quentin Jackson. His jumper is no good, trying to draw a foul. He couldn't. Huff has the rebound. Pacers came out hitting their first 6 threes, led by 15. Celtics completely turned it around in the second. Here's a 3 from Nembhard. No good. Rebound, Queta. Now all of a sudden, Indiana is 3 of their last 18 from 3. Queta, hand off Derek White. Dribbles in on the left side. Oh, he got the elbow up, knocks Quentin Jackson away, and that's an offensive foul.
It's good for the gander. Good for the goose. Good for the gander. This time, same little elbow in the chops.
Bill Kennedy is telling Derek White why he called it, because he got him up high.
I think what they want to do is they know Derek is still bleeding from the mouth. They surprised they don't stop this.
Pascal Siakam for Jay Huff, swung right side. Quentin Jackson, who got pulled early by Rick Carlisle, returns to Nembhard. Nembhard behind a Jay Huff screen, whips it back in the wing. Quentin Jackson extra pass to Siakam, corner 3, barely ticks the iron. Rebound Pritchard.
Good challenge.
The one guy you're not asking to shoot 3, so Siakam, Jaylen runs right into him, turns it over. Siakam drives past Jaylen Brown and lays it in. Celtics did not turn the ball over in that second quarter, but they turn it over here early in the third, and their lead is down to 12, 75-63.
A little lazy with the handle at the end.
Aiden Pritchard. Over to his left.
Picking up a little tighter here.
Matherin. Backpick Queta, and then Matherin hits Queta in the face, knocks him down. Queta is down out of the play. It's 4-on-5. Jaylen Brown driving, hangs it in the air, floats it up and in for the dotted line. Celtics lead by 14. Queta is back up. He was not involved in that play. Quentin Jackson moves out to the wing. Nembhard returns to Quentin Jackson. They'll reset it with Siakam to Nembhard straight away. 10 on the shot clock. Jay Huff. And back to Nembhard. Nembhard drawing contact from Derek White. Runs it off the glass and in. No foul, but he makes the shot. 77-65.
Got that one to go with the left hand off the window.
Boston by 12. Jordan Walsh, who hasn't been a factor here, finds Jaylen Brown. Step back on Nembhard. Long two for the baseline is good. Jalen just hitting shots from everywhere.
Like I said, it's like nobody's out there guarding him. It's like he's in a pickup game by himself.
He's got 18. Matherin overruns his dribble. Quentin Jackson saves it. Out to Nembhard. They reset it with 11 on the shot clock. Siakam sets the screen, freeing Nembhard for a straightaway three. 16 for Nembhard. Boston lead down to 11.
I love the way he competes, though.
Jaylen Brown spins, gets in deep, hangs in the air, and kicks out at the last second to Peyton Pritchard. Watches Quentin Jackson sail by, misses an open three, and the rebound for Nembhard.
One of the easiest shots for him.
Not a great start for the Celtics here in the third, but a bad entry by Nembhard. Siakam was getting tossed out of the way. Celtics have the steal. Derek White drop back to Pritchard. Dribbles past Quentin Jackson. Finds Jordan Walsh in the corner. He doesn't want the three, so he kicks out to Derek White, who banks one in from the right wing.
When it's your day like that, man, when they kick off the window, you shoot it that badly and they go in, that's frustrating.
And what's frustrating is watching Jordan Walsh pick up foul after foul. Siakam just dribbles right into him, and Jordan Walsh now 3 fouls in 6 minutes. Boston lead is 14 here early in the third.
Sometimes you're the sacrificial lamb. And that's what Bill Fish told me. Who do you think's guarding the toughest guy every night?
So Larry could have a streak of 9 straight 30-point game scoring, which is the record Jaylen Brown is chasing. No. Matherin. Cada. Here's the step back. He's on the line. They're going to give him 3, but that is going to get changed because he was absolutely on the line when he knocked that down. It's 82-71 in the arena. In real life, it's 82-70. 8:38 to go in the third. Jaylen Brown exposes the ball, turns it over again. 4th turnover for Jaylen. 2-on-1. Quentin Jackson lays it in with left hand. Boston by 9 or 10, depending on who you believe. Derek White. Pressure at half court by Matherin. Cross court nearly threw it to Nembhard. Jaylen Brown has it, stumbles, and gets tripped and fouled. Nembhard trips Jaylen Brown.
I'm noticing here that the Pacers are picking up a lot higher. The Celtics, before they can get their offense going, they're picking them up almost at half court.
Celtics lead by 9 on the scoreboard. There's going to be a 3 that they will change to a 2 at some point. So it should be Boston by 10 here with 8:11 to go in the third. Pritchard against Quentin Jackson. Switches to the left hand, drives on him, floats it to the corner. Bad pass is stolen, but Pritchard got bumped and fouled on the way in by Quentin Jackson. Fans don't like it because it takes a turnover away.
Better not give him a shot for this one, Sean. So elbow, got a big body. You could, yeah. And all he had to do is throw that ball up towards the rim. He's got 2 free throws.
Hey, that Matherin 3, Max, they overturned it to a 2.
Sean, you're all over that one. Eagle Eye Sean.
What is it I asked for? It's the one thing.
Competence.
Just some competence. 5-second violation on Derek White. Not his first barbecue there. And the Celtics now, how bizarre is this? 5 turnovers in the first quarter, none in that brilliant second quarter, and 4 Boston turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. And their lead has been cut from 14 to 10. Pascal Siakam picked up by Pritchard, throws back to Nembhard straight away against Jordan Walsh, playing with the 3 fouls. Siakam throws that bigger body into Pritchard, gets to the dotted line, kick out to a wide open Matherin, 3 way short, rebound Cada. Goes online, but crazy short. Derek White, slot drive from the right side, throws to the corner, bad pass. Jaylen Brown saves it. He's in the corner, pinned a little bit by Matherin. Right hand escape dribble, and he draws a foul on Matherin. That's already 3 team fouls on Indiana here in the third.
Matherin can't be more deliberate with his foul. He's hitting him with the body before he even dribbles.
He put his left hand up on the jersey of Jaylen and just grabbed his jersey. It's as easy a call as there is. And now Jay Huff fouls Cada the same way. They're just grabbing jerseys. And the fans are booing, but they should be booing the Pacers for these lazy fouls.
It was, you could see Huff's hand on his jersey as he's pulling it. Just a handful of it. And then never let it go.
They're playing like it's an NFL game where you can't call every hold. Boston by 10. Middle stage is now third quarter. Jaylen Brown, left side of the floor, bounce pass into the paint. Katie catches, blocked from behind by Jay Huff. And Quentin Jackson has the loose ball. Couple of blocks for Jay Huff. They enter to Siakam. He misses the layup. Scramble for the rebound. Derek White's got it. How frustrating is this for Siakam? Now he's missing layups. Pritchard, straight away, going to attack Jay Huff. Angles to his left. No shot available. Floats it back out to Derek White. Still 11 on the shot clock. Derek White out of the logo against Quentin Jackson. Fed into Siakam. Derek White picks up his dribble. Long cross court. Jaylen Brown up fakes the three. Spins on Quentin Jackson. 15-footer from the baseline is good.
What in the world?
He is him tonight. Now a foul called on Jaylen Brown as Matherin gets there half court.
And Jaylen's trying to say he walked. He jumped him, and he didn't put the ball on the floor again. Will the Celtics want to challenge here or not?
Timeout comes anyway. Jaylen Brown on his way to an 8th straight 30-point game. He's got 20, and the Celtics lead by a dozen. 6:42 to go third quarter at the Fieldhouse. Boston 84, Indiana 72. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey New England, Drake May here. I'm always striving for greatness on the field, but greatness doesn't wait. It gets up, shows up, and moves forward. It takes hard work, ingenuity, and progress to achieve it. That's exactly what Chevy had in mind with the Chevy Silverado. Built bold, built for what's next. It has it all. Power, versatility, tech, comfort, the sky's the limit. Everything a great quarterback is looking for on the road. Because I know the Silverado is striving for that greatness just like me. Get to your local New England Chevy dealer today and check it out. The Chevy Silverado, built to lead, built for greatness.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assist. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about with the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
Golf's got birdies, eagles, even albatrosses, but we're the bird nobody wanted, the Blue Falcon. Born in the barracks, raised on the fairway, and proudly causing chaos ever since. At Blue Falcon Golf, founded by a Marine veteran, every stitch is built for the players who serve, support, or just enjoy stirring the pot between holes. Rock our military-inspired polos, hats, t-shirts, and performance hoodies, including the infamous ass hat and our unapologetic Second Amendment lineup. Use code HUB20 to save 20% site-wide. Fly your colors at bluefalcongolf.com and embrace being the bird they didn't ask for, but definitely remember.
New Englanders know a thing or two about making it through tough winters. And you'll find the perfect truck to stand up to them at your New England Ford dealer's year-end sales event. Bring home capability with F-150 or plow through deep snow with confidence in Super Duty. No wonder Ford F-Series are the best-selling trucks for 48 years. The time to buy is now, with offers that work hard for you. Only from your New England Ford dealers.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
This State Celtics history on the 25th anniversary season for Brandy and Max, brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. Remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. Celtics trying to restore their momentum, which they took in the second quarter, but their lead is only 12, which against Indiana or against anybody in the NBA, as Joe Mazula was saying after the game the other night, a 12-point lead is what a 3 or 4-point lead used to be. It's pretty much nothing. It just feels like the Celtics are in control because they've been rolling. But remember, they're climbing out of a 15-point hole tonight after climbing out of a 20-point hole to beat the Pacers on Monday.
Well, they've done kind of what they wanted to do. And when you start attacking on the defensive end, then good things are going to happen for your team.
Pacers started 12 of 20 from 3 Monday. They started 6 of 6 tonight. Progression to the mean. Nembhard dribbles back out to the elbow, throws it at the rim, no good. Jordan Walsh grabs the rebound. I think that's the first rebound that is for Jordan Walsh tonight. Boston by 12. Pritchard. 14 in the second quarter. Or Jaylen Brown against Matherin. Jaylen, right-hand dribble, gets to the baseline. High arcing jumper is good. He's at a different level right now. He is at a different level of NBA basketball.
He's going to that baseline.
22 for Jaylen Brown.
Elevate.
He's king of the mid-range this year. 86-72. I said this has been his favorite year. He's playing like it. Nembhard, 7 on the shot clock, lobs the entry towards Tony Bradley, who lays it up and in. Pritchard at the last second pulled away, didn't want to foul. 86-74.
He almost missed that.
Pritchard switches to the left hand. Attacks Thompson, gets to the dotted line, whips it back out to Hauser. Hot earlier, still hot. Drills his 4th three in as many tries.
Well, when he's hitting like that, boy, just insulates guys like Brown.
89-74. Celtics have their largest lead, up by 15. Nembhard, step back on Hauser, 18 feet, swish. Nembhard's going to compete. He and Siakam to the end. 18 for Nembhard. 89-76. Boston by 13. 5:11 to go in the third. Pritchard turns the corner with that left-hand dribble. Bought by Thompson. Kick out to a wide-open Garza. Straightaway three. Swish.
Call it off. Call it off.
92-76. Thompson forces the entry. Hits Bradley. Goes out of bounds. Should be Boston ball. And it will be. Nope, they're overruling. They signal. Bill Kennedy said Boston ball. I think the officials are confused about something.
Brown was.
Got a wet spot on the floor.
Brown clearly hit that basketball.
I think Bill Kennedy just made the wrong call. He just pointed the wrong way. Celtics now with Garza and Hauser joining Walsh, Brown, and Pritchard.
Boy, they have taken Siakam right out of this game.
And you can tell it is awfully quiet in what can be a very noisy building. Matherin in the corner. Jalen slides his feet. Gives it up to Tony Bradley. Now Nembhard comes to get it. Nembhard going to shoot a three before Pritchard can get there. It's no good. Rebound. Garza and Bradley. Hogtie. It's going to be an offensive foul. Loose ball foul on Bradley.
Just trying to go through the body. And the thing about Garza, he gets in front of you and he pins you, and you have to go through his body to get a rebound. Now, Pacers over the limit, gets a chance to shoot a couple of free throws.
With 4:49 to go in the quarter. How good has Garza been over the last 10 days?
Yeah, and this is a guy for the first part of the year, essentially was almost like on a milk cart. You know, can you find it? And then Joe put him in a game, and he got some things going, and he has not looked back since. He's just been, you know, real.
Micah Potter signed today by the Pacers. Will come back in for a second stint. Played 4 minutes in the first half.
These contracts that guys come in and sign, that's some serious money, though.
We saw Potter last year. Played a lot. Played 37 games for Utah last year. Free throws good for Garza. Matherin jump step in the paint. Throws it all the way out to Nembhard. Celtics up by 18, their largest lead, until Walker hits a three to cut it back to 15. 94-79. 4.5 to go in the third. Pritchard pressured by Ethan Thompson. Just shoos him away. Now attacks the right side. Knocks Thompson away again. And for the second time tonight, he's called for an offensive foul. This time taking a made basket away.
Guys are looking at that play. And, you know, they scout you for that now. Look at this off arm. Boom. Right into the chest.
Nembhard drives, finds Jarris Walker open again. Three of those time rims out. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Crazy. Celtics 5 turnovers in the first, 5 in the third. Long lead for Hauser and another three. He can't get that ball out of his hands fast enough. He is 5 for 5 from distance, and the Celtics lead by 18.
That man is electric.
97-79. Nembhard down the left side. Pump fake, shuttles to the corner. Walker open again, takes the three over Garza and hits it.
Getting some wide open looks.
Yeah, by Walker. He's had plenty of open looks. Pacers shooting 39% from three, way above their season average, but they trail by 15. Jaylen Brown spins against Thompson. Here's the step back, and he hits again.
That's ridiculous.
These are shots that cannot be defended.
It's circus shots.
24 for Jaylen Brown. 99-82. Jaylen knocks it away from Nembhard, and he's got the steal. Into the front court, goes behind the back for Luka Garza, who scores with the left hand.
Set the table, young man. Set the table. You're stealing off the Christmas table, and you're taking it to your boys. Good job.
They wondered if he could be a number one. He is number one with a bullet right now. Jaylen Brown is dominating every single night. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. 3:11 to go in the third. Boston 101, Indiana 82 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
As the Boston Celtics kick off the season, they know they'll have to protect home court. At Amica Insurance, they understand how important it is to protect the things that matter most to you. So they put in the time to make sure you're taken care of. Whether it's talking through the details of your coverage or following up after a claim, your auto, home, and life insurance are more than just policies. They're protection for the life you've built. Visit amica.com and get a quote today.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26, new customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
What a turnaround here for the Celtics and for Sam Hauser. As Grandy does his patented instantaneous math. Sam Hauser now, the last 4 games, 14 of his last 23. 14 of 23 from 3. Celtics have turned a 15-point deficit into a 19-point lead. 101-82, 3:03 to go in the third. Jarris Walker whips the entry to Potter, who gets fouled, and Potter will go to the free throw line looking for his first NBA points of the year.
That Garza was the one looked like he fouled him on the arm.
There you go, Potter. Shoot some free throws. They saw him in the G League showcase. That's where the Pacers became intrigued, even with having signed Wiseman to the 10-day contract. Micah Potter has his first NBA point of the year. Started at Ohio State, was not playing there. Keita Bates-Diop kind of took his spot, so Potter ended up transferring to Wisconsin. Undrafted in 2021, but he's now in his 5th year in the league. Gets the free throws here. 101-84. Boston by 17. 2:58 to go in the third. Hayden Pritchard. Watched by T.J. McConnell. Spider-Man doppelganger again. Garza whips it to Sam Hauser. Turns, fires. 3 is good. 6 for 6 is Sam Hauser.
Man is on a heater.
Celtics by 20 in the game. They trail by 15 in the first quarter. Ethan Thompson for T.J. McConnell. Dribbles behind his back. Kicks back out to Thompson. Pretty good look at a straightaway 3. They get it. 104-87.
Don't need to gamble as much on the defensive end. Everybody stay home.
Celtics' 3-point defense has been very shaky the last few weeks, even with all the wins. Jaylen Brown whips the entry to Hauser, and he gets muscled and fouled. And so Sam Hauser is, because Indiana's over the limit, is going to go to the free throw line for his 5th and 6th free throw attempts of the year.
Let me see. Heartbeat still now. Let me see. Sam Hauser beat somebody going back door.
These are Sam Hauser's first free throws since November 3rd.
I think I was playing back and I was to kill myself. I ain't shooting free throws. At least a couple every game.
First one's good. Remember, and he had a bunch in the preseason. Because I remember joking that he was turning into a free throw merchant in the preseason. But in the regular year, just 4 free throw attempts for Hauser, and these are his first 2 since November 3rd against Utah. He makes them both. And the Celtics lead by 19, 106-87. Hauser, 6 of 6 from the floor, all from 3 and 2 free throws. He's got 20 points in 12 minutes. TJ McConnell, right-hand dribble. Garza takes the paint away. Kick back to Jarris Walker. Walker going to try Garza. Muscles him. Jump hook with the left hand is way off in the rebound for Jordan Walsh. Celtics by 19 on the ball. 1:51 to go in the third. How about Hauser again? Got it!
Get on that man!
For 7.
Somebody get up on him.
109-87. McConnell dribbles to the dotted line. Short jumper's no good. That's right in his wheelhouse. His bread and butter does not go down. 109-87. Celtics are largest lead by 22. Hauser, heat check 3. Finally misses off the back iron, forcing it. Long rebound. Pritchard gobbles it up. Goes in uncontested. Lays it in. Now we got McConnell and Jordan Walsh squaring off as if they're going to fight. Those two are quickly separated. McConnell went after him. Jordan Walsh put up his dukes and went into a boxing stance. And then the two were quickly separated. There was a collision. McConnell and another Pacer went to the floor. That's why Pritchard was able to get the rebound uncontested and go in for the layup. The Celtics are up 111-87 as this little skirmish, or whatever you want to call it, takes place.
I sure hope
it looked like McConnell and Walker just collided. And McConnell went into Jordan Walsh, shoved him. Jordan Walsh squared off. And then when the two were separated, Jordan Walsh just started applauding like he had gotten under the skin of TJ McConnell.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if anybody gets it, it will be TJ here.
For a possible hostile act.
I don't think Bill Kennedy believes there's nothing hostile about Bill Kennedy, so it's a difficult word to accept from him.
Do your thing, Bill Kennedy. Do your thing, okay?
The Celtics trailed this game by 15 midway through the first quarter. They now lead by 24 as they review the play. It was a long rebound. Jordan Walsh jumped for it. McConnell kind of took a cheap shot at him, and then McConnell got landed on by Potter, who was also jumping for the loose ball. Potter went down. McConnell was out of the play, and something must have predated that, because that was McConnell went after Walsh in that sequence. I don't know, McConnell was mad about something that happened earlier.
You can't see the replay. It was essentially he just kind of pushed him. TJ just kind of goes back into his chest. And they always catch the second one. They should catch the second one here.
And McConnell jumped for it. He and Potter both jumped for it, kind of took each other out of the play. McConnell made a finger gesture pointing at Jordan Walsh, leaned forward, kind of gave him a two-hand shove. It didn't have a lot on it because Jordan Walsh was already backpedaling. And after McConnell put the two hands on Jordan Walsh to knock him a step backwards, Jordan Walsh just squared off. And everybody was quickly separated. This all happens with 1:24 to go in the third quarter. And the Celtics in a 39-point turnaround lead by 24. But we are all awaiting the explanation of Bill Kennedy.
After reviewing the play, there was obvious contact made by both players. Number 27 has been assessed a technical foul, and number 9 has been assessed a technical foul. No free throws will be awarded. All be on the baseline with 24 on the shot clock.
This has been Bill Kennedy. Good night.
Much to do about that.
Yeah, they call technicals double technical. McConnell and Jordan Walsh. If there was extra behavior, it would certainly be McConnell, but I don't think anyone's going to complain about double technicals being called there. If anything, it just delays the Celtics' 4-hour flight tonight. It's been a long time since the Celtics made a choice to take a flight that long after a game. Generally speaking, what's happened the last decade or so is the Celtics would stay the night and fly the next day, but given the 3-hour time change, they're going to go for it tonight. Now, fans trying to get into it, but the Pacers are at a 24-point hole now late in the third quarter. T.J. McConnell down the right side. Goes to the left-hand scoop shot, high off the window and in.
Thing you know about McConnell, he's going to compete.
He's just trying to fire up his team here. 111-89. Pritchard. High right-hand dribble. Wants Jaylen Brown to come get it. That's where the ball goes. Shot clock is already down to 10. Final minute, third quarter. Celtics back 22. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand. Pulls up on Walker. 17 feet straight away. This one bounces wide left. Rebound, collision, loose ball foul. I think they're going to get Jordan Walsh here. They are. So the Pacers will get it. 2 for 1 with 47.6 to go in the quarter. Pacers trailing by 22.
Everybody clap your hands.
Celtics have scored 83 points in the last 2 quarters. T.J. McConnell in the center court logo. Jordan Walsh just watching. Thompson sets the screen on Walsh. That puts McConnell on Pritchard. Shot clock at 10. McConnell gets to the baseline, loses Garza, reverse it up and in. Vintage T.J. McConnell. Back-to-back buckets for him. Pacers within 20. And they get the 2 for 1. 28.4 on the clock. Inbound to Pritchard. Celtics can go a long way to quieting this crowd here with a bucket on this possession. Ball in the hands of Jaylen Brown. 13 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. Jaylen gets the Garza screen. Bounce pass for Garza, attacks and gets fouled by Murphy.
You know what? And this is what Brown is doing also. Now, setting the table. Little pocket pass. This is tough to do. Essentially, you're passing the basketball in a crowded elevator. Able to hit Garza on the fingertips, going strong up towards the basket. As you said, this hurts you when you think about getting something like this if Garza can make the free throws.
And this is the first one. Jaylen's got 4 assists tonight to go along with his 24 points. You don't get assists on free throws, obviously. But he's playing with joy right now. Garza, second free throw. Bounces out. He misses both. Ugly finish to the third quarter after the skirmish. T.J. McConnell has scored the last 2 buckets. Moves into the corner. Jarris Walker for 3. Nope. Rebound. Murphy. Final second. Kick out. McConnell, did he get rid of it in time? Doesn't matter. Shot is no good. That's how the third quarter will come to an end. Pacers trying to cling to life off the T.J. McConnell skirmish with Jordan Walsh. But what a turnaround in this game. Celtics trail by 11 at the end of one. They led by 14 at halftime, up by 20 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at the Fieldhouse. Boston 111, Indiana 91 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Celtics will take a 20-point lead to the fourth quarter, which begins as soon as we take 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95 Sports Hub. The Beasley Media Group station.
Fourth quarter begins with a Jarris Walker 3. Indiana has cut it to 17. 7 straight points here since the skirmish. 7-0 Indiana run. Ugo Gonzalez has not played since early in the game. Out there now with Keita, Simons, who hasn't played, Shireman and Derek White. Derek White, right-hand dribble, attacks the paint, runs it up with the right hand, no good. Now the Pacers have taken the momentum, a 7-0 run and the ball. Ethan Thompson dribbles around Shireman, whips a pass out that Jarris Walker can't handle it. A bad turnover there, killing momentum for Indiana.
You know, when you're trying to get back in the game, the last thing, all you want to do is at least get that ball up towards the rim, not turn it over.
111-94. Shireman, a good stint earlier for Anthony Simons. Simons down the left side, whips out to Derek White, up fakes the 3 on Thompson. Puts it in the left hand, dribbles to the elbow, step through, scoop, score.
That was a lot of moves there. Up, under, pump fake, step through.
Derek White's had to work for his 17th tonight, 5 of 13 shooting. Celtics by 19. McConnell, kick out. Jarris Walker bumps into Ugo Gonzalez. Here's the step back, and he is not Jaylen Brown. Misses it badly, rebound Keita. Jaylen Brown will come back in at some point with 6 points shy of his 8th straight 30-point game. Derek White down the left side, feeling contact, runs it off the glass, no good. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Derek White doesn't get the call. Walker wanted to run, but there's only white jerseys in front of him. Now he sees an opportunity, drives, throws it ahead to Furphy, corner 3, way off, rebound Simons. Simons up the middle of the floor, switches to the right hand, fouled on the floor by Thompson. He followed through and actually ran it in off the glass, but that won't count.
All if you're the Pacers, you just want to get a couple of stances and then make a couple of baskets. Try to at least put some pressure on the Celtics. Now, you would love to not have Brown come back in this game, but I think he will. I will agree totally with you.
Shireman in safe for the Keita. Now Derek White. For Simons coming off a screen. Pretty good look at the right side. 3, got it. Simons continues to be ready no matter how the game is flowing. 116-94. It's back to a 22-point margin. Second 3 of the night for Simons. Shireman gets run over. Furphy got up high with the elbow. Knocked him down and commits the offensive foul. Turnover number 14 for Indiana. Celtics winning the turnover margin. They're winning the rebound margin. They're winning the shooting margin. As a result, they're winning the game quite handily. Up by 22. Mass substitution here for Rick Carlisle.
That's been very frustrating. That's Murphy then.
Rick Carlisle ran with that group as long as they had the momentum, but now a 5-0 Boston run and a chance to regain their largest lead with a make here. 116-94, 9:45 to go. Keita for Shireman. Deep on the right side against Matherin. Bounce past Derek White. Pulls up and gets fouled. Reaching by Quentin Jackson. Pacers cannot stop fouling.
And here's the thing. In the act of shooting, that's the worst part. If you foul a guy and you have to put it on the sideline, that's one thing. But if you put a good free throw shooter at the line, but I'd say, look at and show a little close up here of Derek White's mouth, his lip. Man, he is cut up. He's been hit in the mouth.
The top lip is really swollen. It's really a mess.
It's
We've seen this before
open
in the finals when he had to have the dental surgery. First free throw is good for Derek White.
That looked like the same guy I see on these commercials or on these billboards here in Boston. Smiling face. Right now, his lips are just
everywhere. Coming up not too far away from the 4th anniversary now of Derek White's arrival in Boston. He gets the free throws, and just like that, Celtics score 7 straight and answer the 7-0 Indiana run, and it's back to its largest lead. Boston by 24, 9:34 to go. Mather for Siakam against Ugo Gonzalez. Ugo challenges that right hand. Siakam dribbling, turns, runs it up, no good. Gets his own rebound after Keita fell down. No one is there to stop Siakam from tapping it back in.
Siakam very frustrated this game.
10 points on 4 of 12 shooting for Siakam. 118-96. Boston by 22. Simons overruns his dribble, clean turnover. 6 Boston turnovers here in the second half, 11 for the game. None of that second quarter. Nearly a turnover here. Jay Huff saves the ball out at half court, returns it to Nembhard. Shovel for Siakam. Going to attack Keita, stumbles in the paint. And to Quentin Jackson, steps through Derek White, reverses it up, no good, but he gets fouled. And Quentin Jackson will get free throws with Indiana down 22 and 8:57 to go.
Joe is on pins and needles right now. He's ready to call a timeout. He is so ready.
Portland Trailblazers up and down lately. They will play the last game on the schedule tonight, hosting the Clippers.
Funny, don't hear anything about Chauncey Billups anymore.
No, you don't. Thiago Splitter has done a nice job here. As Celtics, I mention it because when this game is over, by the time that game reaches halftime, Celtics will be in the air on their way to Portland in advance of the Sunday afternoon game. We'll be with you at 5:30 on the network. Free throws good for Quentin Jackson. We're at a 20-point margin right now, 118-98. Boston by 20, clock rolling with 8:53 to go. Celtics trying to get to the 30-game mark, 19-11. Should be a 52-win pace. Simons, this is after a 5-7 start. Ugo Gonzalez, deep on the right side against Siakam. Picks up his dribble, finds the cutter. Derek White feeling contact, turns and hits from the baseline over Mathurin.
Ridiculous shot.
21 for Derek White. Mathurin against Shireman, left-hand finger roll, comes up short, rebound, headed out of bounds, saved behind his back by Ugo Gonzalez. And Derek White brings the Celtics into the front court. Looking for their largest lead again. There's going to be a foul called as there was contact. Jackson knocked Garza away, trying to avoid a screen. Now Derek White has a word for Quentin Jackson.
Oh, that is so funny. Garza looks at Jackson like, huh? That's a
technical.
That's a fly on my windshield. It's
double technical, and Garza saying, "What did I do to get a technical?"
I didn't even say anything.
Double technicals on Garza and Quentin Jackson. Double technicals earlier on Walsh and TJ McConnell. Simons, catch and shoot, left wing three, no good. Back iron, rebound, Quentin Jackson. 8:07 to go, Boston by 22. Need about 10 more points here. Jay Huff, straightaway three, no good. Long rebound, Celtics have it, Simons. Slowed down by Nembhard. Simons will be back in Portland on Sunday, shuttles it ahead to Ugo Gonzalez, who bricks a three badly. First shot of the night. Up the middle of the floor, Nembhard, bounce pass Huff into the corner. Siakam, quick three, no good. Rebound, Derek White has it knocked away, but Shireman saves it to Derek White. And what were you saying about Joe Mazula? He was waiting for any reason to call a timeout, and he does.
And that's it. He says, look, if I see any momentum going the other way, in any way, if I get the opportunity, I'm making that call.
7:42 to go. Boston 120, Indiana 98 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
No time of the year sounds better than the holidays. We look forward to the opening of new presents, heading out with family to see holiday lights, then racing back home to enjoy a traditional family meal. Or sometimes running back out to grab the last-minute gift. Get into the holiday spirit during the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models now through January 5th. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds minus 500 awarded as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
At Planet Fitness, we're not waiting for the new year to give it everything we've got. We're finishing strong with 24-hour access at most clubs. Join today for $1 down, $15 a month, and pay nothing until January 17th. Deal ends December 31st. See club for details.
When you own your own business, you need to keep things moving. Need to book a last-minute flight? Earn a $300 travel credit to cover that. Need to take a meeting before takeoff? Do it from the comfort of the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club. Need to catch your breath before you board? Done. With $2,500 in annual value, the new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business is the card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank, any member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hi, I'm offensive lineman Caden Wallace. New England football is all about teamwork. Off the field, it's about community. I'm teaming up with Heading Home to help communities facing homelessness across Massachusetts. Help us end homelessness at headinghomeINC.org.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics in command, up by 22. 120 to 98. 7:42 to go as Joe Mazula grabs the timeout before momentum slips away. Hard to keep your foot on the gas the entire time. Near sellout crowd at the Fieldhouse tonight. 17,000. The Celtics will be back here in a couple of weeks. Tennis brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. We'll play 5 home games in about 5 weeks, and they'll play 4 home games in 6 days, starting a week from Monday. Derek White playing inbound to Simons, playing with Pritchard. Brown is back in, and Garza. Jalen needs 6 points to keep his 30-point streak alive. Hayden Pritchard for Luka Garza. Against Jay Huff, one dribble. Here's the handoff. Derek White turns the corner, picks up his dribble, bounce pass, threads the needle, and it goes out of bounds. Garza couldn't hang on to it. Low percentage pass.
Yeah. Put that ball up a little higher. Make the big go get it.
Celtics did not turn the ball over in the second quarter, but that's 7 turnovers here in the second half. 12 is their season average. That's where they are now. Huff quick 3 is no good. Oh, he didn't have it tonight. Loose ball foul, though. I think Jalen fouled Siakam. Jay Huff's been not a good three-point shooter, but a reliable for a 7'2" guy. It's about 32% on the year, but 1 for 6 tonight. Pacers 6 for 6 to start. 8 of 32 cents. Inbound, Matherin. Runs past Jaylen Brown, hangs in the air. Little flip shot from the baseline. No good. Rebound, Garza. It's the second rebound for Garza tonight. Celtics plus 6 on the glass. Pritchard down the right side. Takes Matherin with him and gets fouled.
Whoa. Got hammered there at the end.
And Pritchard is shooting, so the Celtics are shooting the rest of the way. That's the 4th team foul with 7:02 to go. Celtics have 3 guys already with 20 points, and Pritchard's about to become the 4th.
Well, if anybody saw this coming with the Celtics where they're playing right now, I need to talk to you about my investments, because I knew they were going to play hard, but I didn't know how the results were going to be. And so far, it's been tremendous.
The record has surprised me. I've been even more surprised as Pritchard gets a very friendly roll. I'm not sure I remember him missing 2 free throws. But he gets the second one there. He's got 20 now. 121-98. Siakam drives. Feeling contact. They're going to call a 4th foul on Jaylen Brown here, giving Siakam free throws with 6:56 to go. And Indiana trailing by 23. It's the statistical body of work. The Celtics being the number 4 offense in the NBA and being the number 7 team in terms of scoring differential and net rating, a number that should go up unless the Pacers mount a huge comeback here in the final 7 minutes. And you're entering, remember, this is just game 2 of a 7-game stretch against teams with losing records, although Siakam missed the first free throw. Scores hold here tonight for the first time this year. The Atlanta Hawks, who a lot was expected of, are going to actually fall behind Chicago into 10th.
That's crazy.
In the Eastern Conference, as Atlanta's about to go 2 games under 500.
I thought they had made, I thought the moves they had made were just killers, Go out and get Porzingis, but, it hasn't worked out well there.
Yes, Porzingis is out again. Jalen Johnson's been really good, but Trae Young, they were better without Trae Young. Simons, quick 3, feeling contact, no good, but Quentin Jackson has really struggled defensively, not fouling. And Anthony Simons will get 3 free throws to try to give the Celtics their largest lead with 6:42 to go.
Coming off that pick then, and Simons with that jump shot, you just clipped him on the leg as he goes up.
Another double-double. Another double-double for Kello Ware tonight. He had a 20-20 game late last week. I think Indiana may be challenging. That's exactly what's happening. Pacers are going to challenge here, use it or lose it. 6:42 to go. Boston 121, Indiana 99 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
You work hard for your money. It's time to put your money to work for you. Buy a commercial Ford vehicle before the end of the year, and you could potentially save a bundle at tax time. Take advantage of this opportunity before December 31st on the #1 selling commercial vehicles for 40 consecutive years. And start working smarter with your money. Consult your tax advisor. Then visit your New England Ford dealers to learn more. Based on S&P Global Mobility, CY 1985 to 2024 U.S. TIPNet registrations, excluding registrations to individuals.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
This is Boston's home for sports.
It comes just in time to get Bill Kennedy's explanation of the coach's challenge. Your mic, Bill. Do what you do.
After reviewing the play, the defensive player is still moving and makes contact prior to any movement by the offensive player's leg, resulting in the defensive foul being upheld, and the coach's challenge is unsuccessful.
And have a Merry Christmas.
There will never be another. He is the best. You know what, obviously, if you think about some of the things we missed out on because of the introduction to the coach's challenge and the referee explanation, we never got to see Joey Crawford do that, which would have been awesome.
Joey Crawford
Simons gets the first free throw.
Joey Crawford.
See Simons Sunday afternoon back in Portland.
Joey Crawford did not play one of the best games that you and I had ever seen. I think it was Chicago.
Game 6.
And Boston playing, and the thing that really happened was there was a scuffle early in that basketball game.
Rondo and Heinrich.
And boy, Joey Crawford came up and took control of that game, and that was nothing else but pure basketball.
He had a young rookie official with him named Zach Zarba that night. 123.99. Simons gets 2 of 3 at the free throw line. 123.99. We're just about finished here. Rick Carlisle's going to empty the bench. Kai Jones with the first NBA bucket the other night. Gets here, 123-101. Jaylen Brown is still in the game. His 30-point streak is now in doubt here as the subs are going to the scorer's table. So Jaylen's streak, I think, is going to come to an end here. He's going to get one more 3 away, and he hits it. Maybe he's not done with the streak. 27 for Jaylen Brown. He felt those footsteps at the scorer's table as the bench is getting ready to check in. He has his 27th point. I wonder if he takes a 3 here.
I guarantee he does.
Peter going to try a 3 for Indiana. Back iron, no good. Jaylen wants that rebound. It comes to Garza. Jaylen says, give me the ball. And here is Jaylen Brown with 27 points, knowing he's coming out on the left side, dribbling between his legs. It's going to be a step back. It's going to be a 3, and he got it.
I'll teach you about taking me out of the game. He knew what he needed to get that 30.
With the hot breath of his replacement off the bench at the scorer's table, Jaylen Brown hits back-to-back 3s, the first ones he's taken tonight to continue his 30-point streak. Murphy hits a 3 for the quarter. It's 129-104. He's literally doing whatever it is he wants to do. He is Roy Hobbs right now. Jaylen Brown against Furphy. Going to do another one. Step back three. Air ball. All right, Jaylen.
Son, you're forgetting yourself.
He's going to forget himself right to the bench. It's the high five from Jordan Walsh. A little dap from Derek White. And Jaylen Brown hits back-to-back threes to keep his 30-point streak going. Second longest in Celtics history. And on Sunday afternoon in Portland, they'll try to tie Larry Bird's franchise record. What a night. He has been ridiculous. Guy Jones down the right side. Kick out Peter. Another good look at the three. This one's online and good. 127-109. Largest lead was 28. Pritchard drives, kick to the corner. Shireman, no one near him, so he's just going to launch. Missed the open three. And the rebound belongs to Potter.
Has Jordan Walsh even scored tonight?
He has. He hit 1-3 very early in the game. Down low, easy left-hand layup for Potter, and Joe Mazzulla calls timeout. He wants the guys on the floor to play hard, and Joe Mazzulla has been barking at Ugo Gonzalez all night. He is right in his ear right now as he calls this timeout. After the Pacers score 8 straight to cut it to 20. 129-109 with 4:22 to go.
All it is love now. I've said that before. When the coach is still yelling at you and talking to you, he thinks you can get better. When he stops talking to you, just like your wife, he's giving up.
It happens. So 8 straight 30-point performances for Jaylen Brown. He can tie Larry Bird's franchise record Sunday afternoon in Portland.
No Portland. They get there and, they play hard. But, boy, Pritchard has been electric sometimes in that building.
And sometimes not. Remember last year he got the start and he picked up 3 fouls right away. So Joe Mazzulla going to send back Walsh, Simons, Garza, Pritchard, and Hauser up by 20 with 4:22 to go. Aiden Pritchard. Watched by Jones. Elvis is trying to get to the finish line here. 4:07 to go, up by 20.
Shot clock.
It's at 5. Simons is deep on the right side against Kai Jones. Steps to his right, launches. No good, back iron. Hauser keeps the rebound alive, loose on the floor. And Hauser comes up with it. Kick out Pritchard. He'll pull it back with 10 on the shot clock. Pritchard, bodied by Peter at half court. Ducks the shoulder, switches to the left hand. Down the left side he comes, pulls up at 10 feet, and hits again.
Peter was on him. Just a tad, and then hit him with the body and knocked him away.
22 for Pritchard. 131-109. Potter, or Furphy, turns the corner, attacks, runs into Garza, and draws the foul.
See, the thing you love about this is Garza wants those minutes, and he's not giving up on the play. He's gonna compete every single time.
Another upset tonight. Charlotte is going to go into Orlando and win. Con Knipple got super hot to start that game. Hit 4 threes in the first quarter. Then he rolled an ankle. He had to leave. One of the top rookies in the NBA this year as Furphy misses the first free throw. But Charlotte is up by 16 in Orlando as they enter the final 2 minutes. So Orlando is kind of back on that downward trajectory again. They're going to drop to 17 and 14. These are all the teams behind the Celtics now in the Eastern Conference that you didn't think would be. Orlando, Atlanta, Cleveland. 131-110. Celtics by 21. 3:17 to go. Pritchard live for Jordan Walsh. He attacks the paint, runs it up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Garza. Another offensive rebound for Luka Garza. He's got 15 points. Celtics could have 5 guys with 20 tonight. 3 drained by Potter. Welcome back to the NBA, Michael Potter. Indiana up to 40%, one of their best 3-point shooting nights of the year, and they're down by 20. Started 6 of 6, they're 11 of 37 cents. Pritchard Dribbles behind his back. Against Ethan Thompson. Can't get the step back or the step through. And eventually he'll be called for travel. Turnovers piling up. 14 for the Celtics now. 9 in the second half. Still lead by 20. 2:38 to go. Kai Jones keeping it in his left hand. Kept Jordan Walsh at bay with the right and ran it up and in. 14-4 is the Indiana run. They've cut it from 28 to 18. Pritchard lobs for Simons. He's open. Left side. 3 in the air. No good. Long rebound. Hauser back taps it to Pritchard.
Hauser just a jumping fool today, ain't he?
23 points, 4 rebounds for Hauser. Hit his first 6 threes tonight. Pritchard, step back. This is a 3 and it's good. 20th of the night for the Celtics. 20 of 39. 136, 115. Thompson drives, finds the cutter. It's Furphy with a 2-hand slam. Margin is 19 right now. Pacers have a chance to win 2 of these quarters tonight. They won the first quarter.
That ought to do you well.
I know. Hey, Rick Carlisle, that's all he talks about is little victories, because those are the only ones they have. Pritchard drives right side, runs it up, no good, but he got fouled by Ethan Thompson. And Pritchard will shoot free throws with 101 seconds left.
Looking for that contact. This time just comes off. Sees that little opening, that little gap. And Pritchard's done one thing that, you know, we don't talk about, I haven't talked about enough, is that he's adjusted to the defenders. I mean, if you put somebody like Thompson on him from Detroit now, that guy, he's a beast. He's one of the top defenders in the league. But for the most part, Pritchard's done a good job of adjusting his game to guys being really physical with him.
And the out-of-town scoreboard tonight, I already told you Miami beat Atlanta on the road. I told you that Charlotte went to Orlando and won. Washington blows out Toronto tonight. The Celtics getting all kinds of help. 138-117 after the free throws for Pritchard. Ethan Thompson against Shireman. Kick out. Furphy runs to a spot. His 3 is good. It's going to be a 30-point quarter for the Pacers. They scored 39 in the first. Well, they let the horse out of the barn in those middle 2 quarters. Celtics scored 83 points in the middle 2 quarters. Pritchard pressured along the sideline. Joe Mazzulla was called a timeout in the ear of Bill Kennedy.
Well, he called it because,
left.
let me tell you why he called it, because he was trapped and he had no place to go with that basketball. He saw a turnover about to happen. All you want to do, if you're Joe Mazzulla, he just wants to do it right. Doesn't care about, you know, all these other things. Just do it right. If the results sometimes you don't win basketball games, okay, that's going to happen. But if you do it right, you play hard, I think that's what impresses him the most.
Stay tuned for Amica Postgame Live. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they built a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics average 24 assists a game. That's towards the bottom of the league. 26 tonight with each one. $25 from Delta Dental to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub/veteran. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. Celtics will go to 19-11. And with the loss by Toronto tonight, Celtics will have a 2-game lead on the 3rd spot right now. Philadelphia can leapfrog Toronto, be into 4th. I don't think anybody had Detroit, New York, Boston, Philly. That's the top 4 in the East.
You know, and here's the other thing we talked about, excuse me, Sean, was Minot. But
Minot was the guy, the short stick tonight.
You know he's going to play on this trip.
Not the first time. Minot, remember, he went into the starting line, didn't play in New York early in the year. Down the right side, Pritchard is fouled on his way in.
Their brothers are tired of Pritchard driving. They're tired of it now.
He's the free throw merchant now. 8 free throw attempts for Pritchard tonight. To lead the Celtics, who will get their 33rd and 34th free throw attempts of the night. Season high. on a night, and we talk about free throws or threes all the time, right? That's the danger of shooting free throws. The Celtics tonight easily will have their season high in free throw attempts, as Pritchard makes 2 more. On a night, they go 20 of 39 from 3. They've got 140 on the board. It's 140 to 120. Final minute. Celtics will twice deny Rick Carlisle his 1,000th win. Indiana turns it over, but the Blues ball is grabbed out of the air by Potter. And young man Potter will get a couple of free throws here to end the game for Indiana.
Boy, Carson's just played so hard tonight. I mean, Kada's been good, but we talked early in the season about what they were going to do at the center position. You know, could you get those quality moments right now from those guys and make the difference? Garza's done that, and Kada has done that. I remember the first time he outplayed Joel Embiid, and we just kind of looked at each other like, is that real? But he's been consistent.
It just seemed impossible. It's the reason a lot of people, and I was one of them, were wrong about this team. It's so much more production from that front court. Another big night. Kada and Garza have combined for 23 points, 11 rebounds. Celtics by 18. They generally don't shoot in this situation. Simons has it here. See if he'll dribble out the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. I think Celtics take the delay a game. Sweep the home and home with the Indiana Pacers. They will twice deny Rick Carlisle his 1,000th win. The Pacers will lose their 7th consecutive game. Kai Jones will walk it across half court, and they'll let the final 15 seconds tick off the clock. 2 teams inexorably linked to the Eastern Conference over the last couple of years, and both were supposed to have a gap year. Instead, it is the Celtics creating a bigger gap between themselves and the rest of the Eastern Conference. They win their 4th consecutive game. They are 14-4 in their last 18, and the Celtics have gone through the first 30 games of the year, now 19-11. They sweep the home and home for the Pacers, and they blow them out tonight at the Fieldhouse. The final score, Boston 140, Indiana 122. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got a dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. 98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Hi, this is Mary Dean, President and CEO of Clinton Savings Bank. As we celebrate the holidays, we thank you, our customers and neighbors, for your continued support, trust, and partnership. From all of us at Clinton Savings Bank, we wish you joy, peace, and happiness throughout the holiday season.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
123-101. Jaylen Brown is still in the game. His 30-point streak is now in doubt here as the subs are going to the scores table. So Jalen's streak, I think, is going to come to an end here. He's going to get one more three away, and he hits it. Maybe he's not done with the streak. 27 for Jaylen Brown. He felt those footsteps at the scores table as the bench is getting ready to check in. He has his 27th point. I wonder if he takes a three here.
I guarantee he does.
And here is Jaylen Brown with 27 points, knowing he's coming out on the left side, dribbling between his legs. It's going to be a step back. It's going to be a three, and he got it.
I'll teach you about taking me out of the game. He knew what he needed to get that 30.
With the hot breath of his replacement off the bench at the scores table, Jaylen Brown hits back-to-back threes, the first ones he's taken tonight to continue his 30-point streak. Sunday afternoon in Portland, Jaylen Brown will try to tie Larry Bird's franchise record as he hits those two late threes to get to 30 points tonight as the Celtics blow out the Pacers 140-122. Jaylen, our Lexus Amazing Player of the Game, brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select Lexus models now through January 5th. The greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel. That's the standard of amazing. Learn more at Lexus.com. We're learning more and more about the standard of Celtics Amazing as they win again for the fourth straight time. They are 14-4 now in their last 18 games. They solidify their hold on third in the Eastern Conference with yet another win to go to 19-11. They blow out the Pacers tonight, 140-122. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
You ready for the Celtics season? Yeah.
If you want your kids to love something,
Big game for Celtics by 19.
it's important to start them young. That's why Amica Insurance and the Celtics Shamrock Foundation are teaming up to improve access to early childhood education across New England so that the next generation gets the start they deserve. Amica Insurance is a proud sponsor of the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics.
Chicken is now just 97 cents a pound at Shaw's and Star Market. That's right, today through Thursday. Pick up Value Pack Signature Select Whole Chicken, Drumsticks, Thigh or Leg Quarters, Bone In for just 97 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 2. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup. Or get delivery. Save on chicken today and enjoy new lower prices aisle after aisle. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a rugged new Passport, Pilot, or Ridgeline. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Passport, a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot, or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline.
See dealer for financing details.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 19 on the ball. 151 to go in the third. How about Hauser again? Got it!
Get on that man.
For 7.
Somebody get up on him.
109-87. Sam Hauser hits his first 6 threes tonight. That was the wild card for the Celtics and the separator as the Celtics went from down 15 early to eventually up 28, turning this game around late first, early second quarter to improve their record to 19-11, which nobody thought would happen anyway, certainly not after an 0-3, 4-5 start. That's what the Celtics are, one game in now into this 5-game road trip. Comcast Business Connect postgame with advanced network cybersecurity solutions and a trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com today. Josh Minot has played well. He didn't get off the bench today. Ugo Gonzalez has been a revelation. He did not play well tonight. Got chewed out twice by Joe Mazula, who had to call several timeouts throughout this game because of him. Jordan Walsh got into foul trouble early in this game, and these are all things that went wrong in a game the Celtics won going away.
Well, it was just funny how the game just really – it was almost like the last game we saw, except the Celtics mashed the gas earlier this time. And Joe didn't have to take everybody out. But they did get a great contribution from the Pacers. One thing they did, they got up on you, they started knocking down shots, and then defensively, the Celtics went to another level and played that way, and also give Sam Hauser credit for knocking down shot after shot, insulating a guy like Brown.
And crazy help on the out-of-town scoreboard as 3 teams behind the Celtics, Toronto, Orlando, and Atlanta, have already lost tonight. Philadelphia's playing Chicago right now, so Celtics just more and more cushion on the 3rd spot, more and more cushion in playoff position, more and more cushion to stay out of that play-in tournament and to avoid the bottom of the Eastern Conference. It's completely changed the way everybody is looking at this season, and now more opportunity. 5 more games ahead against teams below 500. It starts on Sunday afternoon against the Portland Trailblazer team that had the coaching change, and that sort of turned it around for them with Tiago Splitter. He stabilized things, but they've had all kinds of injury problems with Thibault, with Scoot Henderson still out. Obviously, Rob Williams has been in and out of the lineup, and we can pretend a lot of things about Portland. We can't call them a contending team in the Western Conference.
Well, the thing about they have struggled, and partly because of the coaching change, partly because of the personnel. Haven't played as well, but the thing that that you'll get from Portland most of the time, you're going to get a good effort.
5:30 start on the network Sunday afternoon. We know you got some other options here. We'll start with the Patriots and Jets in the afternoon. Transition to the Celtics and the Portland Trailblazers, game 2 of the 5-game trip. Celtics blow out the Pacers tonight in Indiana by a final of 140-122. Max and I will talk to you Sunday afternoon for the Moda Center in the Pacific Northwest. In the meantime, we'll talk to Kendra Middleton.
Thanks, Granny. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will crown the Michelob Ultra Hustle Player of the Game. You're listening to the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Hey, if you notice sticky doors and windows, cracks in brick, drywall, or your foundation, that's a sign of big problems, and it's time to call the Foundation Pros, Ramjack of New England. They don't have fancy celebrity endorsers, but dig and fix all over New England and know how to get the job done right. Trust the local experts. Whack the crack with Ramjack. Ramjack.com.
It's late night and you're hungry. The Sylvan Street Grill late night menu has you covered. Go in or order online until 11:30 every day. The Sylvan Street Grill, Peabody and Salisbury. Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
What's up, everybody? It's Adam and my boy Lou from Central 44 Jeep Dodge Ram of Raynham. The holidays are here and the season's heating up. During our wrap-up-the-year sales event, we're delivering a holiday deal that's an absolute touchdown. Right now, get a 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude for $279 a month for 42 months with $39.95 down, 7,500 miles per year. Wrap, ready, and perfect for those holiday road trips. Central 44 is minutes from anywhere. So whether you're heading to Foxborough, Boston, or dashing around to holiday events with the kids, make sure to stop by. Tell them, Lou.
Central 44 Jeep Dodge Ram of Raynham, from our driveway to yours.
Miller Lite, the legendary light beer. If it could talk, it'd tell stories. And if you've had one, you've probably got a story worth telling. Here's to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
And they'll let the final 15 seconds tick off the clock. 2 teams inexorably linked to the Eastern Conference over the last couple of years, and both were supposed to have a gap year. Instead, it is the Celtics creating a bigger gap between themselves and the rest of the Eastern Conference. They win their 4th consecutive game. They are 14-4 in their last 18, and the Celtics have gone through the first 30 games of the year, now 19-11. They sweep the home and home for the Pacers, and they blow them out tonight at the Fieldhouse. The final score, Boston 140, Indiana 122.
Welcome back to Celtics post-game coverage. I'm Kendra Middleton, and what a win for the Boston Celtics tonight. Another comeback win for them. Story of the night, once again, contribution from everyone. Your final, once again, 140-122 Celtics. Let's get to the Michelob Ultra Hustle Player of the Game. Michelob Ultra, only 95 calories and superior smooth taste. It's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly. We're going to go with Sam Hauser. Not a hustle player by definition tonight, but he was lights out from 3.
Celtics by 19 on the ball. 1:51 to go in the third. How about Hauser again? Got it!
Get on that man.
For 7.
Somebody get up on him.
109-87.
Jaylen Brown, obviously another option for tonight, but Hauser hit the first 3, and the energy totally changed for the entire team. He was your Michelob Ultra Hustle Player of the Game. Hauser had 17 minutes, 23 points, 7 of 8 from 3. 4 rebounds. I mean, hard not to give it to him. Everybody's going to talk about Jaylen Brown in this game. I want to talk about Sam Hauser. He hit that corner 3 in the first quarter, and the energy just kind of shifted once he started banking him down. My big thing about this team all season long is once again, it's been contribution from everyone top to bottom on this roster that keeps the Celtics in this game and in the postseason chase. This game could have easily swung in the opposite direction, but instead followed suit to the same matchup just 4 days ago. Celtics go down early and chase back into it for the win. Neemias Queta had 21 minutes, 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Derek White bloodied Derek White. I think that Derek White is addicted to dental surgery. I'm just going to say it. Or addicted to elbows to the mouth. Not really sure which one it is. He was bloodied up for most of that game. Tough guy. I mean, how can you say that Derek White is anything but tough after just continuously destroying his face the last couple of minutes? 33 minutes from him, 21 points. And he had 5 rebounds of his own, 6 assists. Jaylen Brown, obviously, getting some love on the NBC Sports Boston broadcast tonight. He had 32 minutes, 30 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Peyton Pritchard also could have been another option for our Michelob Ultra Hustle Player of the Night. 38 minutes for him, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, clutch from 3 at times. Peyton Pritchard was another one of these energy shifters for the Celtics tonight. And Jordan Walsh, squaring up. Jordan Walsh, about to get into a boxing match. Jordan Walsh, I actually really liked seeing that from him. I know that, we can talk about how players aren't supposed to get a little too rough out there, but I liked seeing Jordan Walsh with that fight from him tonight. He had 19 minutes, 3 points, and 3 assists, 2 rebounds from him as well. And then the bench. I mean, Luka Garza, Anthony Simons, Baylor Shireman. You're getting contribution from this bench for the Celtics. Ugo Gonzalez, not the best night from him in comparison to what we saw him kind of do in the fourth quarter the other night, but that's okay. This bench is contributing to these wins, absolute blowout wins. I said this at the half, but this Celtics team doesn't have to have the most beautiful and flawless wins night in and night out. It just matters that they're winning and keeping this team in contention. They're staying healthy and continuing to be there for one another. One of the things that I noticed tonight was, this kind of turned into a blowout, and it was a beautiful win against a bad team for them tonight. I mean, we can talk about how they've been horrible, how the Pacers have been horrible at home. They're obviously without their best player this season, and they've been one of the lowest scoring teams in the league all year, and they're one of the worst three-point shooting teams. But they came out ready to go, popped the Celtics in the mouth, and the Celtics responded. A key piece of this, Celtics championship team a couple years ago was recognizing that this team has the ability to have different players be your leading scorer every single night. And this season has kind of been a season people didn't see coming. Once, Tatum went down last year, it was all about how can this team, especially after getting rid of players, show up in games, rally in games, keep themselves in games without their best player. And, it's easy to talk about Jaylen Brown and what he did tonight because he's incredible night in and night out. He's really taken on this role of this leader so well. And he's a superstar in that, yes, he can go out there and continuously score you double-digit points every single night. but he also knows when to let his other guys shine. And I think that that's so important. You know, we've seen Peyton Pritchard, we've seen Jordan Walsh, we've seen Derek White have huge games and huge nights the last couple of weeks. Back-to-back nights. We saw Derek White with 33 points last week, Peyton Pritchard with 33 points another. This team just continues to know when to let another teammate have their night. And I really want to give Jaylen Brown his flowers, not only for tonight, but continuously working hard, showing up, no nights off, and encouraging these guys. I mean,